Going live in 30 seconds. Live in 20 seconds. Live in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, it's time for Estill County Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network. For a full list of games to be broadcast, the platforms those games will be broadcast on, please visit listenlikealocal.com and click on the Estill County Sports Network banner on the home page. Select games will be broadcast on a combination of platforms, including 104.9 FM, The Pickup, NFHS Network, WSKV-FM on Facebook Live, at Estill County Sports Network on YouTube. Streaming audio accessible on any internet-connected device. Just say, hey Google, Siri, or Alexa, play Pickup Country 104.9 FM, or visit listenlikealocal.com. And on the dedicated Estill County Sports Stream, found at listenlikealocal.com. Or download the new free Estill County Sports Network app for Android or iOS. Estill County Engineer Athletics broadcast is made possible by great sponsors. But to continue to bring the many high-quality broadcasts to you, we need your help. If you own a business, are part of an organization, church, or nonprofit, and would like to support the broadcast of Estill County Sports while promoting your brand to loyal listeners like you, just give us a call, 606-663-2811. Don't forget, you can directly support Estill County Engineer Athletics by purchasing an annual subscription to the NFHS Network at nfhsnetwork.com. You can also directly support your Estill County Engineers by attending games in person. Get your tickets now at the GoFan app. You can also find links to the NFHS Network and the GoFan app at the Estill County Sports Network page at listenlikealocal.com. And now, let's join our ECSN broadcast team live at the game.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bourbon County High School for tonight's Estill County Engineer football action. We got the last regular season game right here between the Estill County Engineers and the Bourbon County Colonels. This is Dan Wood along with my trusty teammate William Hardy, and we are live here at Bourbon County High School along with Ethan Moore running the cameras. Estill County comes in with a record of 5-4 on the season. Big win tonight guarantees them a winning season under first-year coach Austin Moore. They are 2-2 in the district. They will play Rockcastle County in the first round of the playoffs. More on that in a little bit. Bourbon County in Class 3A District 5, coached by Brett Bearline. They are 1-8 on the season. 1-2 in their district play. Last week they lost to Lloyd Memorial 42-12. This is senior night for them, and this will be their final game as they did not make the playoffs. Last week the Estill County Engineers made it exciting, William, as we went into overtime and defeated Magoffin County 13-12 to guarantee our playoff spot against Rockcastle.
Yeah, no, Estill County and Rockcastle teams that go back quite a ways, but some other opponent that goes back a ways, and that's Bourbon County. We were talking about them on the way over here, and that's the matters at hand tonight, and Estill County has a chance to maybe get a little more healthier as they got playoff action next week. But the main thing, as we were mentioning, they've got a chance for a winning record here to solidify no matter what happens in the playoffs. And so Estill County going to be looking to get that 6th win tonight and go 6-4, which is pretty doggone good.
As far as the standings or playoffs, there's really nothing on the line tonight for either one of these teams. So what is your strategy going in?
Yeah.
As Herm Edwards said, you play to win the game, but at what point do you start pulling people, or do you not even think about that?
Yeah, I don't think you think about it. You think about getting the win. To your point is you want to get a victory because in the second and third rounds of the playoffs, it does matter for RPI. So you want to make sure you get a.
I knew you was down with RPI.
You get a victory. I get more into it if you notice as the season goes on.
You warm up to it.
And so Estill County want to play, as they looking at Rockcastle County. But if you want to look ahead and say, well, what happens? Well, they go by that RPI. Then they reset the whole bracket in like the round 3 and 4 of the playoffs. So it is still important to beat who you're supposed to beat. And Estill County, as you mentioned, with that RPI ahead of Bourbon County. So I think things get a victory and keep everybody healthy.
Brody Manus, the quarterback, he comes in and he's rushed for over 500 yards and thrown for close to 500. And Jack Sneese, the workhorse, William, averaging 118 yards a game and adds his name to the list of 1,000-yard rushers for Estill. Of course, he also leads in tackles as well. Those are two guys that will lead the way out there. But who are you looking for to add some extra contributions for the Estill County Engineers on offense?
Well, I think it really starts with the offensive line, so I always appreciate those guys. We don't mention their names.
The big Hoss Cats.
We don't mention their name enough. They're young. You and I were talking about that
That's
on
right.
the way over here. They're a young bunch, that's for sure. You know, you got senior two-throwed in there, Markham at center, but they're a young group, and so I like to give them a lot of praise and credit. But I think Estill County, I was noticing some of our wide receivers. You got Brenniger and Beckler, two seniors, and of course Chance East Rollins,
Who's back tonight?
who is back. And I like to see Brody gain a little confidence, because you're going to beat Rockcastle. They're going to line up and try to stop that run. And so I'd like to see Brody get a little confidence tonight. So maybe our wide receivers could contribute extra.
And by the way, if you're planning ahead, of course, matters at hand tonight, Bourbon County. But if you're planning ahead next week, the game against Rockcastle County, they can't play it at Rockcastle because they're working on their field. They originally thought it was going to be at Center College, which I was getting all excited about, William.
Couldn't wait for that one.
But now I believe it's going to be at South Laurel High School. Estill versus Rockcastle at South Laurel.
That's what it's looking like now, and
It might be the first time Ethan's heard that.
he's so happy. You can
believe
tell
he's-
his body language.
I think he's packing everything up and
pumped
getting ready to. I think he just quit.
He'll be going to
Go
Levi
ahead.
Jackson. Stay with us. We can take some of it on the Polaris if it's running again.
But my question is, what do we know about Bourbon County?
Yeah, Bourbon County, Dano is going to throw the ball around. I kind of start watching their stats when I look at the teams we play throughout the season, see how they're doing. And Malachi Rennie is the quarterback, Dano, and he has thrown for 1,227 yards. So think about that for a minute. He's thrown for 1,227 yards. Our quarterback, Brody Manus, with 422 on the season. So each and every game, he's out there, average got 136 yards passing per game. That's a lot in high school for an average, Dan. That one game, doing it one game is one thing, but an average for a team, I think the thing that surprises me, a team that's won one ball game is averaging 136 yards. So their offense is throwing the football around.
And we're going to have to defend that. And our guys have been up and down on that. We've caused some turnovers, had some interceptions. Seems like we've been playing better against the pass lately.
We have been, and I was thinking, we've talked about that the last 2 or 3 games. There was a stat that I noticed today that really surprised me about us, and it kind of confirms what you just said. Danny, we've been giving up 127 yards passing per game. You know how many rushing yards have been given up per game? 126. There is 3 yards difference in the yards allowed between
Total
rushing and pass for the entire season. It kind of shocked me when I saw that today. So we've struggled with the pass, 127. So here's a guy averaging 136 per game. So Estill County needs to tighten it up tonight from a pass defense perspective, and because they're going to have a chance to see a lot of passes coming their way right at them.
Absolutely. Estill County, again, as we said, 5-4 on the season, RPI of .492. Bourbon County with the RPI of .352. We're getting ready to have the national anthem here, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll further preview tonight's game. Back in a minute.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game. So I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Kentucky at highschoolofficials.com.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a disaster? What will you do? How will you contact your family? Do you have fresh water or food stored? Estill County EMAC SEP wants you to answer yes to all these questions. Take time to make a family plan and a disaster kit today. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started. Prepare today for a safer tomorrow.
Hello, this is Brian Milam. When you hear Appalachian Wireless say, "We are you," it's true. You'll see them giving back to our schools and being heavily involved with community organizations. Appalachian Wireless keeps you connected, and they are truly connected to Eastern Kentucky. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here at Bourbon County High School, and not surprisingly, William, I've already made a mistake. The Bourbon County will not end their season as they will play East Carter in the first round of the playoffs. I think you're correct, a 4-team district, so everybody makes it. And so they will be traveling to East Carter, one of the places we enjoy going.
The Hog's Trough is the thing that I
That's where
enjoy
they ought
the
to
most
eat.
about that. They eat there, but they won't be able to suit up before the game because you and I were barely able to suit up.
Speaking of eating, my first time probably in 25 years eating at a Jerry's restaurant as we ate at, I think, the last Jerry's in Kentucky here in Paris, and it was jam-packed, and it was delicious.
We had to wait. Right at the end, I turned on you. You went J-Boy, and I was going J-Boy, and I turned at the end and went with the catfish special in honor of all Catholics on Friday.
I like you being multicultural. And William, what are the keys to tonight's game?
I think Estill County, one key that I would really like to see is from a defensive perspective, really kind of just stop the run. I think the last couple, you're going to have to against Rock Castle next week, so I think I'd like to get some positivity on that is from a defensive perspective and really force them into pass. And once you do that, have some guys break on some balls, intercept some balls tonight, and really get us going in total on defense. So I think that's a key. Defensive effort is big tonight. I think the next thing is for Jackson East to have a big night. They're going to be passing the ball. The clock's going to be stopping a lot. So establish that run game and let Jax bust it wide open. Then get him out of there. And that's kind of the final key that I want to see. I want to see this game end and everybody's healthy.
That's the number one for me, is to keep everybody healthy. Some stats for the season so far after 9 games, Estill County. They are averaging rushing 198 yards a game, and they're passing for 50 a game for a total of 248 yards on offense per game. Bourbon County is averaging 214 yards per game. And as you said, William, Estill's giving up 126 a game against the rush. They are giving up 126 yards against the pass. So balanced defense, if you can have that, for a total of 252 a game. Estill County is averaging 17.7 points per game. They're giving up 23.6. Bourbon County, William, they're averaging 16.5, so close to what Estill does, but they're giving up 44.5 points per game. Last week, Bourbon County lost to Lloyd Memorial 42-12. The Juggernauts. I remember going up there for a playoff game one time.
Remember the massive buffet
I remember
spread?
the buffet
I don't know what it was
spread
in honor of or
for
what it was before.
no, the hospitality room.
Hospitality all the way playoff,
Oh, my
wasn't it?
goodness.
It looked like the Mount Carmel.
Seems like we
homecoming.
focus on the food a lot. It is senior night here for these Bourbon County Colonels, and so they are playing for something. They're getting ready for next week as well. They'd love to build a little momentum. Last week, of course, Estill County didn't have an easy way with it with Magoffin County. Overtime, a game that went flying by, and then Estill found a way to win. I think Austin Moore said that was an ugly win. I disagree. There's ugly losses. There are no ugly wins.
Well, you like all W's, Dano. They're all shaped the same, aren't they? And all L's happen to be shaped the same.
Absolutely.
No matter how close.
All right, as we said, next week, Rockcastle County, first round of the playoffs, but it will not. Don't go to Mount Vernon because the game will not be there. And if you heard it was going to be at Center College, don't go there either. You'll see some other activity on that field. It will be, until we hear different, at South Laurel. So South Laurel High School, 7:30. We'll have all that action for you next week. Both teams coming out on the field. First-year head coach Austin Moore get a victory tonight. Guarantees him a winning season in his first year. The Engineers 5-4. Bourbon County 1-8. Set us up here, William.
Dano, Estill County will be kicking off. It was the Colonels winning the toss, and they elected to take the football and see what they could do with it here. So it's going to be Seth Hurst for Estill County. He will be kicking off. They're going to be kicking and moving to the right side of your dial there on the Facebook, and it will be Bourbon County. They will return. Dano, they will head towards Millersburg. Estill County is going to be kicking off, and they're going to kick towards the founding of the Reformation of the Christian Church at Cane Ridge. Here with the call, the voice of the football engineers, a very full Lieutenant Dan Wood.
Thank you. Being very theologious tonight, William.
Yes.
I like that. Here's the kickoff, and it is booted deep and through the end zone for a touchback. Seth's been booming those kickoffs lately.
He kicked two last week. I think it was intentional. He was trying to kick it down there at about the 5-yard line because he got a little lift on it. That one, there was a no-doubter, Dano. He kicked it, headed right towards Cane Ridge.
Rennie Malachi will be the quarterback for Bourbon County. As you said, William, he's averaging 120-something yards a game passing. They will throw it around a lot. Top running back, Jacob Ezell.
Ezell, I love that. It was West Liberty, wasn't it? Ezell up there.
And Bourbon County will start out with 3 receivers split out to the right. Malachi in the shotgun, motions one of his receivers to the left side. Takes the snap. He's going to roll it. Design quarterback sweep to the left side, and nothing doing. The Engineers flying to the football, William, and they stop him for a loss of 2 back at the 18.
Well, I thought for a moment there he was going to get the edge, and that was Jackson East who came flying up. Somebody set the edge over here. I believe it might have been Ryder Carroll or Chance East Rollins.
Boy, they were flying to the football, William.
We like to see that. We talked about what a good effort we need on defense tonight to really kind of put us back in that defensive mindset that wins football games, because you're going to need it next week down playing the Rock.
There's the official timeout. Maybe an equipment problem with one of the players.
Asking something there. Berkeley threw something. It was his placard, I think, that have the plays on it, the armband, I thought. What?
They're still waiting to get an 11th guy out there. Now here he comes.
Here we go, finally.
All right, 2nd down and 12. Clock starts back up again, underway here at Paris, Kentucky. Malachi from the shotgun. Hands off to Zell. Sweep around the right side. There's flags on the play. Zell tries to reverse ground, but Engineers are going to be throwing them for another loss as they fly to the football. There's also a flag.
We were getting to the ball again, Dan. I saw the flag go up on the far side of where the head linesman threw it. It might mean somebody lined up offsides to begin with. It could be on the offense or the defense. Let's see. Oh, no, legal procedure. They're calling somebody moved.
Interesting call here. Do you take the penalty or take a 3rd and 14?
They are legal procedure against the offense, and they declined it. So there's your answer, Dan. I didn't want to answer for Coach Moore. So be 3rd down and a bunch.
3rd and 14 puts the ball back after 2 defensive tackles for a loss. 3rd and long. Malachi looking to throw. Gets pressure. Throws over the middle. It's short. Did he catch it? Are they going to give it to him? Looks like they're going to give it to him, William. A good reception right there coming back for the ball. I believe it was number 7, Baker. No, it's Carr, number 4, William. I'm sorry.
Number 4?
Number 4.
Fine.
And that's a 1st down. Good enough for a 1st down for Bourbon County.
He was wide open in the middle of the field, too. We didn't get a lot of pressure on him. Again, this is an opportunity to work on our pass defense.
1st down on the 31-yard line of Bourbon County. Malachi with 3 receivers to the left. He's going to keep the football and runs it left side to the 38-yard line. A good 1st down gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, they set the trips over here, Dano. We didn't step out and adjust to it. I'm not for sure if maybe that's trying to keep Berkeley in the middle of the field so he can kind of match up and see what Malachi is doing. because he's an excellent athlete, you can tell. And so maybe we're not trying to slide others. It goes the trips the other way, and see we don't slide. He steps that way. If they raise up and throw it over there, we're in trouble.
3 receivers to the right. Malachi. He
did.
throws it over there. Pass is complete. And they've got good blockers with him. You called it, and it's going to be a first down for Bourbon County out to the 44-yard line. He called that one perfectly.
Yeah, we weren't sliding over. We had a linebacker out there, too, trying to cover.
I believe that was Takar as well, if I'm not mistaken, William.
Takar.
And a second straight first down for Bourbon County.
Trying to get everybody in Bourbon County a little confused. Each play getting where they need to go, but they're figuring it out. Now they come trips over here again.
1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. And it's a handoff right side to number 7. That's Baker, and he's hit for a loss on the play. Loss of 2. Yeah, to make it 1. Make it second down and 11
Xavier Baker.
at the 42-yard line.
They've struggled running the ball all year, Dano. Their leading rushers only got 225 yards. It's Ezel.
They've gotten 2 straight first downs to start the game, despite 3 tackles for losses from Estill on this drive as well. Quick hitter pass out on the right side. Estill flies to the football, but a couple of missed tackles. And Ezel, is that him? Still on his feet and gets close to a first down.
Very close.
Little wide receiver screen out there to the right, William. Quick hitter and several missed tackles along the way. So now it's going to be third down and 2.
I saw some people diving after the football and arm tackling, if you will, grabbing, not laying lumber.
And Ezel looks pretty elusive out there as well. All right, third down, and we'll say a short 2 at the Estill County 49-yard line. Malachi moves up under center this time.
Trying to get his jump off sides there. All checking their watch or their wristbands, one of the two.
Now they're ready. And
Timeout.
Is that timeout, Bourbon?
Yep.
Timeout, Bourbon. We'll come back. It'll be third and short.
Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889.
Do you want to be a part of growing Estill County into a better place to live, work, and play? Then consider a tax-deductible contribution to Estill Development Alliance. For over 25 years, EDA has been working to improve the quality of life for the people of Estill County. Through a multitude of projects and programs, we work to make our hometown the best it can be. Learn more or make a donation by visiting estill.org.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
After the Bourbon County timeout, the Colonel's got it third down and 2 right at midfield. Get a stop here, Dan.
All right, Malachi up under center, looking for their first down. Here's a quick pitch to the left side.
Ooh,
and Estill's going to knock them short. So it's going to be fourth down. They'll have a decision to make. On the carry was Baker.
Ryder Carroll right out there, Dan. That's Caleb Baker came in there, too, playing a little defense for Estill. And Wyatt Waddle was in there, so nice job by those guys up front.
Fourth down and 2. Looks like they're going to go for it, William.
Yep.
One receiver to the left, one to the right. Malachi up under center again.
Oh, we jumped.
And that's going to give them a first down.
Doggone it. Guys, right over top of the ball, too.
So offsides against Estill gives Bourbon County, their third first down of this opening drive. 7:10 to go in the first quarter. No score. Bourbon's taking the kickoff. And they marched it down to the Estill County 44-yard line. Aided there on a fourth down offsides call against the Engineers. So first down for the Colonels. Malachi now back in the shotgun. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Looks right, throws right. It is complete. And Estill's on it quickly, so not much there. Maybe a yard. Pass was complete to number 10, Ferguson. I'm going to say no gain, so second down and 10.
Nice job by Ryder Carroll, the other number 10, who came over and made the tackle that time, kind of slid through the block of the wide receiver that's out there because they try to pin you down. He kind of stepped inside of it and then went upfield and did a nice job there. Did Ryder. Done been a great job punting all year. We haven't talked about his defense as much. He's done a nice job on defense, too.
Second down and 10 for Bourbon County on the Estill 44-yard line. Malachi, short drop, throws outside, right in the slot. It's complete to Zell. Perfect pass and reception all the way down to the Estill 24-yard line, and another first down for Bourbon County. This offense has only been averaging 16 points a game and 214 yards a game. Looking good on the opening drive here.
I told you the guy had 1,200-something yards. You don't do that by accident on a one-win team. You're bound to be able to make some pretty decent passes, and he's found the seam right up the middle of the field for the second time, wide open.
And you can tell Jacob Azell is quite the athlete there, Wim, as he's the leading rusher and leading receiver. They just like to get the ball in his hands.
I don't blame him.
First and 10 for Bourbon County on the Estill 24-yard line. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Malachi looking to throw. Another wide receiver screen and knocked down and almost intercepted, incomplete. Estill jumped it that time and came close to getting the old pick six.
He was 5 for 5 leading up to that, Dan-O.
First incomplete
first
pass.
Incomplete.
Second down and 10.
You have a big trick-or-treat crowd up at your house?
Not a one.
Not a one.
I don't know why. I was sitting out there waiting. They had something to do with it. My costume.
You were way I was going to say. What you were. A geisha doll. Really hard to do with your hair.
It was a wig.
Oh.
A little mix-up on Bourbon County, and Malachi is left with no other option except to just run it. He's going to end up getting a couple with him on a busted play. It'll be third down and 8 at the Estill 23.
Yeah, nice job by Chance East Rollins realizing it, and somebody in the middle there, I believe that was Waddle, who held his ground. It'll be third down and long, definitely four-down territory. We've seen that midfield is four-down territory for them. Right here on third down when it's third and long, one of those kind of routine things you talk about is try to get you to jump offside, third and long, to make the odds a little easier, so they did not.
Here's Malachi, looks right. Now he's got to scramble and run it himself. Gets inside the 20 and goes down at the 17-yard line, I should say. Gain of about 7, and it's going to set up fourth down. We'll call it 4.
Rylan Brown made a nice open field tackle there for Estill County. So fourth down, they're going for it, Dan, now. Again.
Don't jump off sides.
Thank you.
I knew what you were going to say. Fourth down and 4. Opening drive. Bourbon County has had it the entire first quarter. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Malachi moves up under center. Short drop. Throws left. Izell's got it at the 5 and carries defenders into the end zone for a touchdown for Bourbon County. Bourbon County marches down the field. Malachi to Izell for the touchdown.
Dan, same pass. They hit that seam right over the middle. Yep. They scouted that well.
6-0. They'll kick the extra point. Max Hawkins on, number 21 for them. Actually, it looks like they're going for 2, William.
Number 2. I believe they are. Yeah.
On a 17-yard touchdown reception from Malachi Rennie, the Colonels will line up to go for 2.
From the shotgun, Malachi, 2 receivers to the right. two to the left. And he's going to take it himself right up the middle. Did he get it? No indication yet.
From the sides to try to find him, pull him out of there.
They're going to say he did not. So 2-point conversion is no good. But Bourbon County strikes first. They lead Estill 6-0. 4:02 to go in the first quarter. Estill will get the ball for the first time when we come back.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every Child Succeeds, our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love engineer sports, so let's love them back.
6-0, Bourbon County on top. So we come back almost to live action. Before they kicked it off, they weren't ready. The referee said, hold everything. And so they're going to make them re-kick it. They got a little jumpy there. Estill County is going to receive. Oh, come the ball flying through there when he had to catch it or die, didn't he?
Max Hawkins, the kicker, might want to make it put him on the receiving corps. Good hands.
So the bleachers on the far side, if you see across the way, they're gone. That we've had for many years over here. Now Estill County, and they swapped the sidelines too. You know, the visiting team was over there clearly on the other side. They put the home team over there now without any bleachers. No distractions from their girlfriends and whatnot over here, and Estill County fans over here. So here's a short kick, Dano.
Taken at the 26 by Estill County. Run up the far sideline. Good return. All the way out to the 49-yard line. Ball's on the ground.
Uh-oh, they look excited. They're all running in.
Bourbon County thinks they've got it, but no,
Estill.
Estill, the guy in the striped shirt says Estill's got it. So Estill will come out on offense for the first time. They didn't touch the ball with him. Under 4 minutes to go. Bourbon with an impressive drive to start the game.
Very impressive drive, Dano. That was one of our linemen who recovered that. That ball was on the ground, and we got lucky. I can't tell who that was. May have been Caleb Baker who picked it up. Lade Snowden returned it, and he was flat flying. He knew what to do with it. He didn't put a knee down. He get it and took off. And Estill County's got nice field position on this to start this drive, our first drive.
Nose of the football right on the 50-yard line. Brody Manus at quarterback. From the shotgun, two receivers to the left, two to the right. Hands it off, right side. That's Jackson East with it. Lots of running room. Still on his feet into the secondary. Sidesteps a tackler. He's at the 20, 15.
Get off me.
Another tackler. Stiff arm. 5, 4, right down to the 1, and almost made it into the end zone. What a run to start the game for Estill County. Jackson East with a 49-yard run to start it, and we're going to have a first and goal right on the 1.
We got an injured Colonel getting up slowly. That might have been who took one of those clubs from Jax's forearms. Or stiff arms, I should say. He pounded 2 of them going down that field. Hey, he showed some swivel hips there that we know he's got. And
he also showed a right club.
Kaboom, as the one guy staggers off the field. And the other one took about 3 to bring him down. They say it's down on the 2, actually.
Well,
so
make it a 48-yard run.
48, okay. We're going to get right down to the brass tacks.
Now, Estill struggled down in this area a couple times this year. Manus hands it off. Jackson East right up the middle. They don't struggle this time. Touchdown, Estill County. Jackson East from 2 yards out. Bourbon County took about the entire first quarter to march it down the field and score. We took about 30 seconds.
2 plays as well, Dano, and so that's at the 3:25 mark. Couple of the Lexington TV stations here got that one down in the end zone. Looks like Channel 18 maybe. It's one of them, and let's see who's here. Who else is here? I can't see, but anyway, look for the engineers on TV.
All right, here's Hurst for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. So Estill, they don't take long to take the lead as they lead now 7-6 with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are a uniquely Kentucky bank ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here at the Adena Springs Field at the campus of the Bourbon County High School, Estill County, 2-play drive, 50 yards, 2 runs by Jack Sneese, one of them 48. The second one for 2 and a touchdown.
Hurt his average on that second run.
On the second run he did. Seth Hurst right down the middle, and Estill's up 7-6. Here's Seth Hurst to kick. Here's Danny with the call.
He kicked it through the end zone the last one. This one is also deep, but it's going to be returnable from the 13-yard line. Right up the middle, and a burst of speed from Azale. Breaks a tackle at the 45 and gets to the 45 of Estill before he is tackled. That was Malachi.
Yep, that's the thing about
the quarterback
kicking it deep. If you kick it line drive deep, they get it up the field in a hurry.
He got it up the field
like
quick,
him,
and then he hit about the 5th gear in the turbocharger at his own 40, and he was gone.
Moving, wasn't he?
So good field position for Bourbon County. That was the quarterback. You don't see the quarterback return kickoffs very often. You were a quarterback. Did you return kickoffs?
No.
I believe you might have a couple times, did you?
No.
Is that a coach's
Turn around,
decision?
pitched it. I was going to say. Turn around, pitched it somebody behind me.
Who would that have been, your choice?
There's too many celebrities to mention. I don't want the advice of
leave
my
anybody
attorney.
out?
Advice of my attorney, I'm not going to answer that.
Here's Malachi looking to throw, scrambles from the pocket, right side, now lobs it down the right sideline, and it's complete at the Estill 28 and a first down.
Man.
Ferguson on the reception, gain of about 17.
He's 7 out of 8, Dano, as we kind of expected him to, too.
You called it. And he's got open guys.
Yep.
And they've got some athletes to catch the ball and do something after they catch it.
Yeah, we need to go matching scores here. We need to play defense. We talked about that as a key to the game, stopping the
Well, every time they've tried to run
pass.
it up the middle, we've thrown them for loss. All right, deep in Estill territory, Malachi looking to throw again and going for the end zone. Good coverage downfield and batted down. That was good coverage, William.
Nice job. Dawson Moore over there, who's kind of stepped into that starting cornerback spot. Hayden Manns and Dawson Moore have slid in the corner. A couple of younger guys who they'll count on in the future have stepped out there on defense. I noticed them there last week, and they've done a nice job. And Dawson did a really good job. He was right there.
He was stride for stride, then turned his head and found the ball.
And you can make a play on it. You're allowed to catch
You like
it.
for them to make a play on the ball.
Yeah, go get it.
Baseball players.
Don't
You want
run.
baseball players.
Don't.
right
And
there.
Dawson is. Dawson's one of those baseball players Coach Grove's telling me he's excited about to get.
All right, second down and 10 from the Estill 27-yard line. Here's a pass out in the left flat. It's complete. Couple of broken tackles and down to the Estill County 16, and I believe that's going to be another first down.
They're moving the chains.
That was number 14, Uten. Ball's on the 16-yard line. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Estill leading 7-6, but Bourbon threatening again.
We were ooting on the way home the other night, wasn't we, from McGoffin County, coming over that
say
hill,
that.
that construction zone, didn't we? Through the detours.
We're rooting after it.
We didn't have time for those.
First and 10. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Malachi
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he's blown up. He's still got the football with him and runs it around the right side. And he's going to end up with a decent gain down to the 8-yard line of Estill County, gain of about 8. We had somebody blowing it up back there in the backfield. And
he tackled the guy who with faked the ball to, and they pulled it back out of his belly. So he was doing his job had he had it, but we had nobody covering the quarterback, and he got about 7 yards or so.
Let's give him 7, make it 2nd down and 3, ball about the 9-yard line of Estill County.
$150 to play here in the quarter.
Got a little video screen we can see. Ethan set up for us.
Very nicely.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Design quarterback draw. This one's blown up. And a loss on the play.
With everybody, Fletcher, that coming back there. With everybody spread out down, the ends, one of the ends is uncovered. And so we've started taking advantage now. He's had a little too much time to throw. We've dropped somebody back, and so now we've taken that linebacker, walked him up to the line of scrimmage and saying, go get him. And he did.
He did. Mark the ball on the 11-yard line of Estill County. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Bourbon.
Had enough of your money, Senator. Let Wales be.
1 minute to go in the quarter. Estill leading 7-6. Malachi hands off to Brown, right side, and not much there. Maybe 1. It'll be 4th down and 3 or 4 yards to go for Bourbon County.
Waddle and Fletcher in there again.
That's Baker on the carry. I'm sorry. Baker, number 7.
Baker, number 7. White had an unbelievable amount of tackles last week for McGoffin County.
Double dub.
WWE. So 4th down, big 4th down play. They scored a touchdown on 4th down last time.
And William, I wouldn't doubt they look for the seam right here.
They're going to let this clock run out?
Doesn't look like they're in any kind of hurry with 8 seconds to go.
Unlike the waitresses at Jerry's. Oh, they were
getting
it,
after
weren't they? They were
that place was packed. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. It's a good one. Estill County leads 7-6 over Bourbon County. We'll come back, and Bourbon County will be threatening.
Caring for you and your family, Mercy Primary Care Irvin is here for you and your family throughout every stage of your life. From infants to the elderly, we care for all ages. And we're right here in Estill County, so we're ready when you need us. Our services include well baby and well child visits, vaccines, back to school, camp and sports physicals, and allergy shots. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin offers compassionate care with even better convenience. We fit your schedule with same-day appointments and extended hours. To schedule an appointment, call today at 606-723-7771. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin, 606-723-7771. Affiliated with Markham and Wallace Memorial Hospital. Here for you and your family. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
We played 1 quarter of football here from the Bourbon County High School. It is Estill County 7, Bourbon County 6. Appreciate you joining us here on WSKV on Facebook. Danny Wood, William Hardy here with you. And Estill County.
We're not by ourselves.
Ethan Moore, executive producer with us and keeping us in line during all the commercials and timeouts. Reminding us there's a game going on. All right.
We need that reminder.
4th down, Dano, here as they try to threaten. Estill County needs a stop here. Don't want to try to start matching these score for score.
Nope. Big 4th down play. Don't jump off sides, William.
Good one.
Here's Malachi. Sweep around the left side. And Estill strings it out. They're going to get him for a loss, and that's it. Estill will take over on downs at their own 15-yard line. Good job of the Estill defense there.
And the 2 guys running off did it right there. Number 2 and number 20, Hayden Manns, Rylan Brown. Dano, Rylan Brown strung it, came straight up the field and strung it. And from the cornerback position, Hayden Manns came up and let the big boys clean them up. Fletcher and Jacks and crew, and it will be first down Estill County. They'll take over on downs. Loss of 5 on that.
Big stop right there, William, as Bourbon was threatening. As they have marched it up and down the field against Engineers. Engineers hold firm there and keep them out of the end zone. Estill now 7-6 lead. They take over. Quick pass out into the right flat, complete for Estill County, and a good move down there for a first down. That is
Big Jacks.
Is that Jacks?
That was Jacks out of the backfield. Nice job by Brody finding him. That's a good way I want to see Bro. We talked about another key kind of get Brody
stand up
going.
and fling it out there. Did a good job. Get it to your man that can do something with it, and he did again. He's added that little swivel hip move.
I'll tell you what, he has, hadn't it, in the open field. Like, throw me the ball, coach.
And then when he needs it, he's got that right club. He's
left or either one. Either one. I wouldn't want either one.
All right, Manus, short drop, looks
he had
right
the man for
and
a
left.
second.
Now he comes back right. Still looking, and he's going to have to eat it, and it's going to be a loss of 5
Big
all the way
loss,
back to the Estill 23-yard line.
They mark him. Yep. He had Bingham right out. That was the design play over here on the slant towards the middle of the field, and when he didn't hit him, then he was in trouble, and he just had to take off and wasn't nowhere to go.
And behind the chains, we've seen this a lot this season, William, that second down and more than 10.
Don't like that at all.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Manus from the shotgun. Quick pitch to Jacks. He's got some running room, gets a good block downfield. There's a stiff arm, but has a good one-on-one tackle out there at the 25-yard line. Gain of maybe a couple, but you don't see one-on-one tackles against him much. They gave him a stiff arm, then he went down and got him by the toes, tripped
right
him
on
up.
down, yeah, hit him in the leg. So it's still going to be behind the sticks down on 3rd and 11. A good healthy 11, too.
I thought he had something going right there.
I did, too. We had a lot of room in front of him when thought we had a block, and the defender kind of slipped that block. And
Yep.
That was the one that made it. We're going trips to the right. I'd like to see us just throw it out. Here they walk a safety over there.
Here's Manus looking left. Throws, and it's complete at the 37. Depends on where they mark it. It's close to a first down, William.
I know he's throw a flag here on the sideline.
Who's number 8 for
That's
us?
Hunter
That's Hunter
Bingham.
Bingham.
Big
Boy,
play
he had
Bingham.
a return.
Big play Bingham.
Big play Bingham. He had that return last week against McGoffin. He's an athlete.
What we got here, the referee's talking it over. Illegal motion on the offense.
Illegal formation. I mean, you got too many guys up
Yeah.
on the line of scrimmage or something?
For sure, the guy ran all the way down the field and threw the flag. I didn't understand that. I thought something, maybe face mask something over. So the back is up. It's going to be a second penalty against Estill County. So it's going to be 3rd and 16.
It was going to be
now.
close
Yeah.
to, if not a first down
Very
on the
close.
pass completion, and now it's 3rd down and 15. Second quarter underway, 10:26 to go in the first half. Estill leading 7-6 over Bourbon County. Here's Manus looking right to throw. Throws it deep down the right sideline. Perfectly thrown ball, but good.
Oh,
And
they
it's
called
going to be a
penalty. Yep,
flag.
yep.
It's going to be interference, face guarding, and everything else against Bourbon County.
Smothered him over there. That was Chance East.
Smothered
Rollins.
and covered.
That's going to be just enough for a first down.
That was a beautifully thrown ball, William. If that wasn't defensive pass interference, it was going to drop in his hands like handing off your newborn baby.
Brody looking much more comfortable. What's
He
what
is.
amazing what a reception will do for you.
Yep.
And the little swing
You
pass
can
out
see him
there to
clapping his
Jacks.
hands out there. He's even
Got
more
him.
excited.
Yeah, got it going. Good job by Drew Barnett on the play calling to
Well,
swing
that's
it
like
out there to
a
Jacks.
pitcher in baseball.
Yep.
If you're not confident out there, you and feel good about what's going on, you're not going to do well.
Here we go. They're marking it off.
Will it be
William?
enough for a first down?
That's
the
what I know.
question.
I
No.
didn't know. I was kind of assuming it was 15 yards, but
I was wanting the NFL version of the pass interference. I didn't get it.
A 15-yard penalty will put the ball on the 36.
I like 3rd and 1 better
Yeah.
than 3rd and 15.
I like it when I got Jacks back there.
Fletcher and Jackson East back there beside Brody Manus from the shotgun. 3rd and 2. Give it to Jacks.
Watch out.
Bounces it out to the left side. Stiff arm. Gets slung down at the 41-yard line, but that will be enough for a first down. A gain of 5 on the play. So first down.
There's a good opportunity here offensively. Drive the ball down the field, get a score, put a little more separation into them. You don't want to play a little ping-pong match back and forth with this group offensively because we see they've got some athletes. Keep the ball away from them is a great way to keep them from scoring. Another form of defense.
That's brilliant. All right, design quarterback run, left side, good blocking, good hold. Manus with a burst of speed up the middle into the secondary all the way down to the 30-yard line. And that is a gain of 30 yards, William, and he hit that hole, and he was gone.
Well, they're all keying on Jax, weren't they? He faked it, pumped it to him, and then right down the field they went.
He's got a little burst to him.
Nice job, Brody, having a good game.
Looks into it, doesn't he?
He does. Like a confident is like hitting a free throw or a layup to get a shooter going, you know, and like you said, the baseball pitcher, see it go through, and he saw the completion. Now here we go. There's Jax.
Now here's a handoff to Jax Neese. Gets dragged down from behind William and slung down. Always moving forward, though. He'll get to the 24-yard line. And it'll be positive yards. Let's give him 4, William, and make it 2nd down and 6. What flavor do you think get us here on the Gatorade?
Arctic Blitz, and
I was starting to say,
it is
nice.
delicious. Nice job, Ethan, on that. I really like it. Coach Moore will probably smell it on my breath when I go down there at halftime. He'll wonder
that's better than that liver dinner you got at Jerry's.
He'll wonder. You got the catfish. We already covered that. I did. You talked me out of the liver.
Goulash. They jumped off sides. I like seeing other people do that instead of us.
Yes.
That will not give us a 1st down, but it will make it 2nd down and short, William. And the way my quarterback's looking out there, I might take a shot right here. I've become offensive coordinator now.
Offensive coordinator Dan Wood.
Stayed at Hollywood.
Holiday Inn
Express last night.
So 2nd and short. Prentiger and
2nd
Bingham
and short.
running in the plays.
Speaking of short, your Halloween outfit you sent me pictures of last night.
Above the knee, wasn't it?
Not safe for work. All right, 2nd down and a yard. Manus going to keep it slung forward. I believe he's got it. 1st down to the 16-yard line. I know you got Scottish roots, but
a lot of a lot of people didn't remember. A lot of people that was not a kilt. A lot of people didn't remember Dale Evans.
I hope it's a skort.
Dale Evans.
Okay, now it's making sense.
The plaid threw you off.
Yeah, the plaid. I thought it was
Scottish like.
I did. I don't think Dale ever went that daring.
It was tough when Rhonda wouldn't agree to be Roy Rogers. Really ruined it. People didn't know who it was.
Here's a handoff to Jax Neese right up the middle, moving the pile, still on his feet down to the 6-yard line. And that is close to another 1st down.
I felt like that was more dragging the pile.
He was
dragging the pile.
Not pushing the pile, dragging the pile.
He kind of changed. He started pushing it, lowered his head, and then he drug them.
Did they give him 1st down? Just short, apparently. 2nd down and less than a yard, William. Estill leading 7-6 and threatening to go up some more. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Manus, design quarterback run right up the middle. Tries to bounce out to the right side. He gets inside the 5, William, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job.
So it'll be 1st and goal at the 4. Everything clicking on offense for the Engineers so far tonight.
Yeah, Jack's already was 70 yards.
48 of them on the 1st carry.
Yeah.
And Manus has thrown some good balls. Some good runs, too.
You know, if you win a game in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. I like where you're going so far.
Big night tonight, and that one get into that 3rd game, he could have 2,000 yards on the season.
Have we ever had him
there with his average? I don't know.
There's a handoff to Jackson right up the middle, pushing the pile, and touchdown, Estill County.
Touchdown.
4-yard touchdown run for Jax Neese up the right side. He pushes the pile in, gets his 2nd touchdown of the night, and Estill goes on top 13-6.
6:49 mark. I like getting some separation there.
Seth Hurst on to attempt the extra point. 13 out of 17 on the season coming in, and he scoots it right on in there. boot scooting boogie over the crossbar on that one. So Estill now with 6:49 to go in the first half. It leads 14-6. Let's take a break.
So, you want a checking that pays you a high rate on your balance? Yeah, of course you do. Can you tolerate 0 monthly maintenance fees and unlimited ATM withdrawal fee refunds every month you qualify? I thought so. That's what Kasasa Cash is all about. Tap into our superpower at CG Bank. Visit www.cg.bank/cash or give us a call today to learn more. 833-83-MY-CGB. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details. CG Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Back here at Bourbon County, Estill County's Jack Sneeze, 2 touchdowns tonight. Seth Hurst, 2 extra points. We lead 14-6. Here's Seth with the kick.
And it's a little skiffler.
He's
I don't know if that was
gonna
onside, but there was a whistle.
What happened?
They stopped the action, William.
That's twice they've done that.
What are they calling?
What?
I don't see it. Do I see a flag? Yeah, I think I do, right by the 40-yard line. It's a little flag. It's like a little T-tap.
Offsides? Look down here at the white hat. See what he says.
I don't see any indication yet.
I could just.
They start too early?
Just not. I mean, that happened last time. I said like we weren't ready. No, they're backing us up, so it must have been on us.
Where's
been
the white hat?
offsides. He's back here in the end zone.
A flag was thrown before the snap,
Yep.
and it's a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty against Estill. Was that an onside kick? What was it?
Reason. Well, I don't know if
Or did he
tried
just hear the
catch him
whistle
a little
and
bit. Yeah,
it just kind of
maybe he tried to catch him. They bring him up now. Tell you one thing, I wouldn't kick it to those guys back deep.
No.
That's for sure. I'd kick it straight out of bounds over here on the hash, on the numbers.
Hurst approaches.
There we
and
go.
a little pooch kick.
There we go.
Going to be taken at the 41-yard line by Bourbon. And they'll take over 1st and 10. We're in the second quarter, 6:49 to go in the first half. Estill leading 14-6.
You kick it back there to Ezel or Baker or Rennie or one of those, and as Dad would say,
They could be
let
a
them
problem.
return it, take the sap out of you right quick, wouldn't it? When you got a 14-6 lead. I like that.
It was fielded at 41.
That first one caught that we were offsides on. It caught them off guard big time. I thought we had somebody sliding down there to get that ball.
Well, before we forget, while we got a minute, congratulations again to Jason Bowles and the Estill County Marching Band. Another state championship they bring home. Wasn't even close. We saw it from the beginning. You were telling me about the scouting reports
All
from
summer.
up on the hill. Said they got it in the bag, Danny. They got it in the bag. Congratulations to them. All right.
Ball.
Here's Malachi. Wide open as Zale down the right sideline. Nobody within 15 yards, and he's going to score untouched and easily. Wow. 59-yard touchdown pass from Rennie Malachi down to Jacob Azell. Azell is the leading rusher and receiver, William, and probably the best athlete out there. And we didn't have anybody 20 yards away from it. That was a blown assignment, I'm going to have to guess.
Yeah, boy, we blew that one there. That came 8 seconds after our score. Jack's got 2 touchdowns. Ezel's got 2.
That makes it 14-12, so they go to 2. They can tie it right here,
Yeah, they
William.
go for 2.
Look like we're heading toward 2 barn burners in a row.
Man.
Up under center is Malachi. Fakes a handoff.
You got in trouble.
Throws.
Wide open.
In the end zones. Complete. 2-down conversion is good. I believe that was number 14, Uten. And so that's going to tie it right up, William, 14-14, as these teams trade haymakers with each other. 6:41 to go in the first half. Let's take another break.
We will not check your credit. We will not make you sign a contract. We will give you $75 off select devices with forward pay at Appalachian Wireless. Choose your plan, starting as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. Add 5 gig of data for only $29.99 or 10 gig of data for only $39.99 or unlimited data for $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down. Forward pay. You choose. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are a uniquely Kentucky bank ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
One play drive for the Colonels, 59-yard touchdown, second one of the night. Rennie DeZell, and 2-point conversion, good, and we're tied again. Here's the kick.
And it's going to be a little pooch kick that Estill's going to
Dawson,
take
go
at the
on,
35, and Estill
Go
on
on.
a big return down at the 40, 30, all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Dawson Moore
on the return. William, he wanted that ball. That was a little pooch kick, and he ran in front of the guy he was heading towards, and I'm going to get it.
Yes, I think I was getting
Head
my
up the
chance.
field.
He knew exactly what to do, didn't he? We saw it a minute ago with Lane Snowden. He did the same thing, caught it and said, let's get go. And I think it surprised him a little bit when he saw that last lane that was open. And he was scooting, so Estill County takes over in great shape here down on the 26-yard line.
Dawson Moore with the return, putting Estill in good shape here. All tied up 14-14. We got a good one going. Jackson East on a little delay up the middle, and a good first down gain to the 21-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5 as Jax continues to pile up the yards.
80 now to be exact.
In the game and on the season. Over 1,000 coming in. Williams got him getting 2,000 by the end of the year.
All about it. You know me.
I do. You are all about it. Two receivers split way out to the right, one to the left. Design quarterback run. Manus looking for blockers. Puts his head down and gets inside the 15, down to the 14. It's enough for a first down, Estill County.
We didn't get the strawberry pie or the hot fudge cake.
Didn't have time.
Didn't have time. It's not for not
already making Ethan
for lack of desire. Wasn't for lack of desire. It was just like time.
It's packed in there.
25-minute wait. To get
The
in
Jerry's restaurant is booming in Paris, Kentucky. Took me back to my childhood.
The one in Winchester and Richmond.
I threw up in that one when I was 8. Strawberry cheesecake. Here's Jackson East up the middle. A little bit there. Got down to the 10. Little chicken wing he gave him. Gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. This is an entertaining game. It was a good game.
This is a good game.
14.
Yeah. You look at the record and say, well, whatever. They're not.
I don't like these one-win teams we've been playing the last couple of weeks.
You look at some of the teams they play some really good teams being in this, bigger school.
Yes, they did. Lexington Catholic, Lowell Memorial. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 6. Manus from the shotgun. Quarterback run left side. Turns it up and gets down to the 6.5.
Real close. Great job blocking by the offensive line. They pulled that left side, and they came out through there. I don't hate to.
He's going to be 3 yards short, Williams. We third down and 3. Obviously, 2 down territory right here. Well, I say obviously, but.
Big Roland Fox. Roland Fox.
I like that name, William.
I love it, too. That sounds like a blocking name, doesn't it? Hayden Fletcher and Wyatt Waddle
down the road.
Pulling.
I like that name, too. All right, third down and, well, then make it 4.
Yeah,
they didn't get a very good mark there.
No.
Hand off to Jax. Right up the middle. He moves the pile. And he's close to the goal line, just short. That'd be enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal for Estill, about the 1-yard line. 3:50 to go in the first half. All tied up, 14-14.
We don't have to be in a big hurry. I wouldn't be in a big hurry walking up to the line of scrimmage here.
Nah,
Little
don't
clock
give them
run
any
with them,
I
yeah.
don't want to give them any more time.
No. There's
Jackson East up the middle, dives into the end zone, touchdown, Estill County. Jackson East was his third touchdown of the night, William.
Jax up
Makes
to
it
92
20-14.
yards. Jackson Rennie putting on a show here tonight.
They are.
3:35, Mark.
Both offenses looking good. Seth Hurst, as you said, William, he's 2 for 2 tonight. And let's make it 3 for 3. Right down the middle, of as I've heard somebody say before. 3:35 to go in the first half. Estill now leads 21-14. Back in a minute.
We will not check your credit. We will not make you sign a contract. We will give you $75 off select devices with forward pay at Appalachian Wireless. Choose your plan, starting as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. Add 5 gig of data for only $29.99 or 10 gig of data for only $39.99 or unlimited data for $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down. Forward pay, you choose. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are uniquely Kentucky Bank, ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Jackson East continuing with a big night. His third touchdown run. He's up to about 92 yards on the evening. Here's Seth Hurst. Pooch kick over here to the corner.
Pooch it right out of bounds. And Bourbon County will have decent field position to start their run. They'll have 3 minutes and 35 seconds, William.
Assistant coach, special teams coordinator, Cade Barramadano, you know what he did? He walked down here and stood right where he wanted him to kick it to. And he did a good job of doing that. Tack 5 yards onto it, and still they'll only get it about the 35 there. It'll be perfect.
That's better than them running it back.
Well, they want to talk to the referee about it. Make sure they did that correctly. Oh, they're saying legal substitution, legal participation or something. Okay. Oh, marked it off. Okay. Whitehead overruled him on that one.
Bossy.
Yeah.
All right, Bourbon County will take over 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line. Malachi gets pressure. Now he's going to dump it at a little center screen over the right side. That is complete. Gain of about 3 to the 40. Passes complete to Bryson Carr. I don't know if that was a design, a little center screen right up the middle, William.
I think it was, but I'm going to tell you what. Chance East Rollins about jumped up there and caught that in midair.
We've seen him do things like that before,
Yeah,
do chance things like that.
Great athlete, and I thought he was going to at least knock it down, but I thought he might catch it clean midair.
I like that Bears defender was supposed to knock it down at the end of the game.
He was too busy prancing and dancing before well, I shouldn't say before the play, during the play, before he realized.
2nd down and 7. Malachi gets pressure. He goes down. Fletcher with the sack. Loss of 1 on the play to be 3rd down and 8.
There's a whistle. Not sure what that was about. Whitehat going to run over to the other side.
Talking to Bourbon County's coaches about something. Don't know what.
I don't see a flag on the field, do you?
I do not.
Talking to 3 coaches. Clock has stopped more times in this first half for meetings. Now they're coming over the other way.
You know, if they're going to call us, I wish they'd just call it. Let's move on.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about it.
It's like they met with like every coach.
Austin Moore doesn't look happy.
Well, they're all laughing now. All our coaches are laughing now. So there was no flag, but everybody was laughing.
A lot of discussion. Good report from Mr. SEC, Elliott Hardy.
I remember that.
All right, it's third down, and we'll call it 9. Malachi looks to throw, gets pressure.
Somebody's got him.
And he's going to be sacked again.
They got him. That was,
Second straight sack.
That was Chance reaching there, grabbing him. I know Waddle was there. All the big guys in the middle. Caleb Baker. It seemed like they all kind of grabbed him by the leg and stopped his forward progress. So I like the officials stopping play like that.
Fourth down and 13, and they're going to have to punt, William. And
it's a really good stop.
First punt of the game. And Estill County is going to call timeout to stop the clock. 2:06. They'll have 2 minutes and 6 seconds to try to score when we come back.
El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant is El Centro Fiesta for engineers. The top-notch comida, festive, roomy atmosphere, quick, friendly service, and late open hours are just a few reasons why the engineers go there after their games. Stop in at 103rd Street in Ravenna for a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Call to order ahead for takeout at 606-726-0428. That's El Ranchito, the choice of the engineers, young and old.
My name is Angela Drake. Whether you have questions about your 401k, IRA, personal investments, or even life insurance, I can help. I've helped many of our neighbors to pursue better financial stability, even in this stormy financial climate. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business.
That's your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Stop by her new location in the newly remodeled plaza next to Meads Do-It Center on River Drive in Irvin, or call 606-723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
After the timeout, Bourbon County's going to have to punt. Looks like Berkeley's back deep. Here's the punt. Here's Danny.
First punt of the game for either team. And it's a low end-over-end kick. And it's going to bounce at the 40 and continue to roll all the way down to the 35-yard line of Estill County. They'll take over first and 10, and they'll have a minute 55 seconds to go, William. And 2 timeouts left? Yes.
2 timeouts. Yep, they've used one. Bourbon County's used one. So the first play or two, I'll make my way down.
I'll play my favorite game. Where's Waldo? Where's William? As I try to find you. Ethan, he's on the scene. He'll be able to find the item. I don't even have to worry about it. Let's see where he's pointing the camera. I don't know exactly where you're at.
You want to put my orange high-vis vest on?
I think that would help us all. As long as you got a shirt underneath it. Here's Manus. Quick slant. Right side. Complete. To the 40. Couple of broken tackles. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Bourbon's got it.
Oh, no.
We were fighting for yards over there. Was that Chance?
It was Chance.
And he was fighting for yardage. And they just reached in and stripped him while one of them held him. And Bourbon County now is going to have the football. The first turnover of the game, I believe, William, for either team.
It is. That happens so many times, Dan.
Fighting for yardage.
Fighting for yardage.
One holds you up, the other comes punches the ball. So first turnover of the game after the first punt of the game. And Bourbon County will have the ball on the Estill 45-yard line. And they'll have a minute. They'll have a minute 45 to see if they can do something. Estill leads 21-14. That pizza smells good. Whoever walked behind me right there with it. All right, here's Malachi looking to throw deep down the left sideline. Incomplete. Oof. We didn't turn our head, but there was good coverage. Running stride for stride. Didn't face guard. So incomplete pass. Second and 10.
So then that was only the third incompletion of the half.
Malachi's had a good
Malachi. He's had a big half.
Both offenses have done well tonight. Second down and 10 from the Estill 45. A lot of milling around over there.
I was going to say there has been a lot of milling around the whole half. You know how I feel about milling.
You don't like it.
Play ball.
Second down and 10.
Don't let them behind you, guys.
And Malachi doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to call timeout.
I like that because they've had to burn one. That's their second.
Take one, too.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every child succeeds. Our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love engineer sports, so let's love them back.
While we were gone, a run up the middle by Malachi, the quarterback, gets to the Estill County 40-yard line. Is a gain of 6, so we'll make it 3rd down and 4. 1:21 clock continues to move here in the first half. Estill leads 21-14. Bourbon County kind of in a rush, but not in a big one. 3rd down and 4. Malachi looking to throw. Flings it out into the flat, and it's intercepted by Estill County.
Chance.
At the 50. Chance East Rollins at the 20.
Run.
10, 5. Touchdown, Estill County. Chance East Rollins doing Chance East Rollins things right there, William, as he jumps up and intercepts the little pass out into the flat. And we turn a bad thing into a good thing. As we turn the ball, he turned the ball over, William. He makes up for it right there.
That's all right. We'll do that, Chance. That one's at the 57-second mark, Dano. He ran. How far did you say that was? 57? 57?
I'd say 57. That makes it 27-14, and what a momentum turner right there, William. He just jumped up and grabbed it. We have seen him do some unbelievable things on defense to turn it into touchdowns.
That's crazy sometimes. We were talking about it a minute ago. We thought he was going to snatch one, and he did.
Here's Hurst on for the extra point attempt. Right down the middle, and he is perfect on the night as well. And that makes it 28-14 with less than a minute to go in the first half. What a turn of events right there as Estill turns the ball over in their 2-minute offense. And then, quick as you can say, flip it over.
Shake a stick at it.
Chance East Rollins with the pick 6.
He couldn't have gone about one more yard, though, Dano, before they caught him when he dove in there. It was it, wasn't it? He was getting right there. They were trying to catch him. He's catching his breath over here now. Dano, I'll slide down and see you in a minute.
All right, I'll keep an eye on you. I like to talk about you while you're gone. You know that. Talk about your movements, body posture. So be self-aware.
It's a strut, not a limp.
I'm the one that labeled it. All right, 57 seconds to go here in the half. As William said, as he makes his way down to the field, he'll be talking to, I'm sure, a more happy Coach Austin Moore. So as soon as this half is over with, don't go anywhere. Don't head to the refrigerator yet. William will be talking to Coach Moore. And then we'll have our rest of our halftime activities. Here's the kickoff. Another pooch kick. Going to be taken at the 34-yard line by Bourbon County. They'll down it to stop the clock at the 36-yard line, and they'll have 56 seconds to go in the first half. Pick 6 by Chance East Rollins gives Estill a 2-touchdown lead here right before halftime. 28-14. William mingling his way through the crowd, getting on the track. He'll probably get thrown out. All right, Estill defense. Try to keep a late score coming here. Take some big momentum into the first half. Malachi throws down the left side. There was some feet got tangled up down there. I don't see any flags. Incomplete pass, no call. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Now stop the clock with 50 seconds. Make it 2nd down and 10. Williams already on the sideline talking to our quarterback, Brody Manus. Sure giving him some good tips, quarterback to quarterback. Here's Malachi looking right, complete, and still in bounds and still on his feet down to the Estill 40-yard line. A gain of about 22 on the play. Number 10, Ferguson on the reception. And still leaves 44 seconds to go and got out of bounds to stop the clock. So we've seen that Bourbon County can score quickly on some big plays. So let's not count our eggs before they're hatched here as we try to get into the locker room with a 2-touchdown lead. Both teams are in the playoffs. Estill's playing Rockcastle next week at South Laurel. We'll explain at halftime if you're not sure about that. Here's Malachi getting chased, throws it, hit as he throws, and Ezell tried to catch it, and they're going to say incomplete. It did bounce. And that's going to make it 4th down and 10. And Bourbon will have one more play to either get a first down. Well, they'll turn the ball over. 37 seconds to go here in the first half. William looks like a team owner down there with his vest, standing down the sideline, like Jerry Jones like. Fresh haircut. Here's Malachi. Right down the seam. Oh, incomplete. Almost had him, and that might have been trouble as well. That seam has been open. And there is a flag. And I believe it's against Estill. Oh, my goodness. Would have turned it over on. No, I'm not sure what down that was. But anyway, it's roughing the passer against Estill County. And that's going to give Bourbon County some fresh life and 15 yards. Not a good penalty right there. Penalty puts the ball all the way down on the Estill 31-yard line. That's close enough to fling it into the end zone a few times for Bourbon County. Malachi looking to throw. Gets pressured. Now he's going to tuck it and run it. And avoids a tackle at the 25 and finally gets dragged down at the 22-yard line after a gain of 8. They'll have to call timeout. They will. Let's go. Let's take one more, and we'll come back and see if Bourbon can get it in and Estill can hold them out.
Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, looks forward to meeting all of your pharmacy needs. Prescription services, vaccinations, and over-the-counter recommendations are provided by their friendly, knowledgeable staff. They make it their mission to provide inexpensive options in diabetes testing supplies and common over-the-counter medications. They accept most insurances and are happy to work with you and your provider to find affordable solutions to the care that you need. For more information, call 606-726-8270. That's Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin.
Unlock the power of your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Whitaker Bank. This is Angie Rogers. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Stanton. With a home equity line of credit or a HELOC from Whitaker Bank, enjoy the flexibility to access your home's equity whenever you need it. Funds from a HELOC can be used for home improvements, education expenses, debt consolidation, and so much more. If you would like to learn more, give me a call at 606.
Back here at Bourbon County High School, 2nd down and 1 for Bourbon County. 20 seconds to go in the half. Estill leads 28-14. Malachi for Bourbon. Throws right over the middle. Wide open at the 5. Touchdown, Bourbon County. My goodness. Took them less than a minute after the Estill pick 6 to come right back. And that makes it 28-20. Touchdown was complete to number 4, Bryson Carr. Right down the middle, wide open. And that makes it 28-20. Bourbon County will go for 2. Touchdown comes at 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Looks like we're heading for another barn burner just like last week against Magoffin County. Malachi under center, going for 2. Quick pitch, left side, and they're in. Pitch to Baker around the left side, give them 2 points. And with 15 seconds to go in the first half, that makes it Estill 28, Bourbon 22. We got a wild one going here.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Man, I love my place, my home is my castle. I want to fix it up, but I don't want to hassle. But now I need advice and the tools to get through it. My do-it-center store really knows how to do it.
Come to Mead's Do-It Center for all of your home and hardware needs. 218 River Drive, Irvin, Kentucky.
I love do-it-yourself, and I love the money I'm saving. They got everything and more at my do-it-center store. I'm gonna do it today. Give me the tools and the knowledge and get out of my way. They got everything I need and more at my do-it-center store.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to go over our heads and rolls all the way down to the 4-yard line where the Engineers will have to pick it up. And we're going to turn it to the middle of the field and only get back to the 8-yard line. That didn't work out well for the Estill County Engineers. Hayden Manns returns it for Estill. Over his head, and he had to come back and get it. Estill was expecting some kind of pooch or short kick. Instead, they went long. That could have been disaster if they got to it first, as it never reached the end zone. A wild and woolly first half, back and forth offensive action here tonight. Estill leads 28-22. Chance East Rollins with a pick 6. With a minute to go in the first half, you think Estill with a 2-touchdown lead, but Bourbon comes right back with big plays of their own. And Estill's going to take a knee and just get into halftime with that lead, 28-22. Clock runs out. William Hardy looking for Coach. And has he got him? No, I got him. He's starting. Is he ready? Yep.
With me now, head coach Austin Moore. Coach Moore, we got a shootout going on.
Not a whole lot of defense.
Having a little trouble with Williams' mic.
We got to do a little bit better job of adjusting and adjusting on the fly.
Coach Rennie's a really good athlete back there at quarterback running around, but he's had enough time to bust us there over the seam there a couple times.
Yeah, we've had to do a little bit different this game. We're having mixed coverages a little bit more, and there's been times they've caught us in the look that they want and taking advantage of it.
Coach, what do you want to do second half to make sure you come out of here with a victory?
Get the ball back on offense and keep running down their throat. I thought, offensively, we've had times where we've looked really good. Defensively, we're going to have to make some adjustments and lock our heads in a little bit and fix this and get out of here with a win.
Coach, good luck second half. We'll take a break. Be back. You're watching on WSKV.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital provides a compassionate, ideal local solution for patients who need additional time to heal and strengthen before going home. The Swing Bed program can be a perfect fit for you if you need rehabilitation after orthopedic surgery or fracture, have suffered a stroke, receive long-term antibiotics, need wound care, or need to regain your strength and mobility. You have a choice in post-hospital care and can receive care right in Estill County. For more information on the swing bed program at Mercy Health Markham and Wallace, call Case Management at 606-726-2159.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a disaster? What will you do? How will you contact your family? Do you have fresh water or food stored? Estill County EMAC SEP wants you to answer yes to all these questions. Take time to make a family plan and a disaster kit today. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started. Prepare today for a safer tomorrow.
My name is Angela Drake. When you're looking for a financial advisor, what comes to mind? Trustworthiness, accessibility, up-to-date knowledge. Having lived in this area all my life, I understand what's important to you and your family. Things like trust, reputation, and knowledge are essential, and so is your budget. Finding the right balance is important, especially where your financial future is concerned. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business.
That's your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Stop by her new location in the newly remodeled plaza next to Mead's Do It Center on River Drive in Irvin, or call 606-723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports. Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here at Bourbon County High School, the award-winning Bourbon County Band getting ready to perform for the fans here at Bourbon County. Good crowd on hand for senior night, and these seniors for Bourbon County, they're giving a good effort out here as they came in tonight with a 1-8 record, but they're giving the engineers all they want. Once you left the booth, it's like a complete chaos broke out down there. We had all kinds of things happening, but Estill clings to a 28-22 lead. First things first, we were having some trouble hearing you in the first part of the interview. What did you ask? First question there with Coach Moore.
Well, we were talking about an offensive shootout going on between teams. He really didn't expect that, but he knew that they had a good offense. That's what Coach Moore said. We kind of knew coming into it they had been impressive all year, and talking about what you and I talked about as well, the athleticism there of Rennie. And we're kind of playing a defense there that they know is a little soft. We stopped the run. We'll see that on the stats clearly in a minute, but they keep hitting us there. And, I was down there on the sideline hearing all the ins and outs and goings on down there.
You look like an owner down there on the sideline.
They were telling them what they were going to do on those last couple plays, Dan, and we had didn't execute. So that's the thing that we got to do. Well, not seen Bourbons they're crawling around a lot out there.
Got to be innovative when the band win. In Bourbon County, they've got a tradition, just like Estill County, of having an excellent band. And, yeah, they are crawling around and
coming out of the
props. I know props have become a big thing in band
That's all I hear. And see.
Well, you can probably watch it as we will be talking about some of the first half statistics and other things. And if I can find it first, I'm going to thank the sponsors for bringing you Estill County Engineer Sports all season long, all year long. Platinum sponsors are Carhartt and CG Bank, while William works on the first half stats and scoring. And the gold sponsors are Mercy Health, Estill County EMA CSEP. Well, shoot, got it. And Appalachian Wireless, Estill County Medical Clinic. The silver sponsors are financial advisor Angela Drake, Meads Do-It Center, Whitaker Bank, and the Estill County Board of Education. And the bronze sponsors this year, El Ranchito, your favorite William Mexican restaurant, and the Estill Development Alliance. Next week, upcoming schedule, it's playoff time. Once we get out of this game, which is a gym dandy, it's a barn burner already in the first half, Estill County will play Rockcastle. If you haven't heard, Estill County will not be playing Rockcastle in the first round of the playoffs at Rockcastle because their field is being renovated. And originally it was thought they were going to play at Center College in Danville, but apparently that was overbooked. And so it looks like we're going to be playing next Friday night against Rockcastle at South Laurel. So we'll have to travel down to London. If you can't get down to London, I got Ethan shaking his head again, William, down there. If you can't get down to London.
Not in an approving matter?
No, I don't think so. And you can watch it and listen, and hopefully everything right here. You definitely listen. We'll see about the broadcasting rights on video later on. All right, William, Estill County and Bourbon in a gym dandy here, 28-22 in the regular season finale. And we've got about 10 minutes to go before the second half gets underway. Can't wait to see what happens in it. What's your impressions of the first half? Looks like you about finished all your stats and stuff.
Yeah, I think Estill County's defense got to pick it up, Dan. We getting hit over the middle. You're going to see on when I get this. I've got Bourbon stats done. I got to finish up Estill's, but it's completely one-sided. That the pass is absolutely killing us, as you know. If you've been watching this, if you're just tuning in, we've not played the pass well at all. We've struggled all year long. Let's be honest about it, and we're really struggling tonight here against a team that was averaging, coming into this game, unbelievable amount of passing yards, and so we're with Malachi Rennie back there. He's thrown for 1,361 yards on the season coming in, and so he has thrown it all around, and we've just struggled here tonight. So we've got to pick that up defensively. That's kind of my impression. Special teams have been fine. Defense against the run's been fine. Offense, we scored, boom, 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 then we had a pick six. We haven't had the ball long enough to try to keep it away from them.
Bourbon County Band put on quite a performance here. And again, we want to congratulate the Estill County Marching Band, another state championship. I'm losing count, William. How many is that? Is that 3 or 4?
A handful.
It's you got Jason Bowles going to be able to fit them all on one hand in the rings of champions. So congratulations to Jason Bowles and all the band. We know how hard they work, and all the parents and that whole organization. The dads down there moving the props and building them and everything like that.
Oh, they had their picture in the paper this week there.
Well deserved. All right. As we said, 28-22, Estill clinging to a 6-point lead. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with the first half stats and scoring in just a minute.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, I wanted to get back in the game. So I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Kentucky at highschoolofficials.com.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a disaster? What will you do? How will you contact your family? Do you have fresh water or food stored? Estill County EMAC SEP wants you to answer yes to all these questions. Take time to make a family plan and a disaster kit today. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started. Prepare today for a safer tomorrow.
Hello, this is Brian Milam. When you hear Appalachian Wireless say, "We are you," it's true. You'll see them giving back to our schools and being heavily involved with community organizations. Appalachian Wireless keeps you connected, and they are truly connected to Eastern Kentucky. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here in Paris, Kentucky, Bourbon County High School. We got a good one going in the first half, an offensive shootout as we're about 6 minutes away from kickoff of the second half. 28-22, Estill County clinging to a lead. William has been working feverishly over here on these first half statistics. And are you ready?
Finally, Dan. You know me and math.
I do.
It's very difficult. What do you want to look at first? I'm open to either.
Well, there's a lot of both. There's a lot of stats and there's a lot of scoring. Sometimes there's not a lot of scoring. And I always like to get it out of the way, but I think I want scoring last. Go with stats first.
Let's go with stats. We'll take a look first at Bourbon County, Dan-O, and it was a tale of two things within their offense.
Charles Dickens.
One really good and one not so good. So let's look at the good for them first. Malachi Rennie, Dan-O,
Is that his last time, Rennie?
Yep.
Last time?
Yep.
Well, I've been calling him Malachi. I'm like on a first-name basis the whole time.
Well, that's okay. Dano, he was 13 out of 19 for 205 yards.
Wow.
And he had 3 touchdown passes there in the first
good?
half.
Is that for the game?
That's
a good
for the half.
entire game stats.
Yeah, and 13 out of 19, and one of those was an interception that was actually caught just by the other team. And it was a big one for Estill County. But on the other end of those, Ezel had 4 passes there. He caught a couple of touchdowns.
He's athletic.
Ferguson caught 4 passes as well. And then that was Carr, 3 passes there for the Colonels. And then you had a couple other guys sliding in there. Uten caught one for 14 yards. And then Xavier Baker, Dano, caught the touchdown there for 27 yards at the end. So
X going to give it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on those 13 receptions, and it was really throwing it all over the field. He's a great athlete back there and really kept us off balance. So 13 out of 19 for 205 yards. On the ground, though, here's kind of the different story as Estill County really snuffed them. They carried the ball for 16 times in the first half and only picked up 9 yards, did the Colonels. And it was Rennie, Dano, who carried the ball 12 times. We have to admit, when we say carried the ball, most of the time it's dropping back to pass. 12 rushes, 5 yards was all that he got. So we completely stopped him back there. And then you look at Baker, he had 4 carries. He got 4 yards. So 9 yards of rushing in the first half on 16 attempts. So when you add all those up, that's 35 plays they ran in the first half for 214 yards. So 35 plays, 214 yards. They also were penalized 3 times for 25 yards, and then they did have the 1 big turnover. So let's look at Estill County stats. It's kind of quite different. It's probably in the opposite of the way in which we just look, kind of the rush versus pass. So on the ground, Jack Sneese almost got a 100-yard night going. He had 11 carries, Dano, for 92 yards there in the first half. 3 of those 11 rushes went for touchdowns. What a season for Jack's. Got him up over now 1,500.
He might get 2,000.
He's after. He'll have 1,600 here. Keep going in the second half. That's for sure. And it was Brody Manus had 6 carries for 43 yards. And the coaching staff, if you didn't hear that part with Coach Moore, he talked about really wanting to continue to establish that run in the second half. 6 carries for 43 yards for Brody. Through the air, Brody's 2 out of 2 in the first half. Something we haven't said in a while. 2 completions. They were for 12 and 8 yards each.
Just 2 attempts?
Yep. One of them to Chance, and the other one was to Jack Sneese, if you remember. Estill County then. So it was 19 plays, 155 yards. It's funny, 155 yards of offense, and we've got 28 points. But as we know, one of those was a defensive pick 6 that we had. We'll get to in a minute when we run down the scoring. Estill County penalized 4 times for 30 yards, and we did have the 1 turnover on the fumble on that completed catch to Chance when we lost the balls. He was fighting for extra yardage late in the half, which then turned the ball over and they scored on that made a difference here and this made this thing less than a score game. Estill County used one of their timeouts. So 155 yards offense, Estill County 2-14 for the Colonels. Scoring, let's take a look at that. In the first half, it all started early on the first drive. Malachi Rennie, 17-yard pass to Jacob Ezel, and the run failed. Colonels were up 6-0. Estill County came back 2 plays later. Jackson East, 2-yard run. Seth Hurst, who was kicking perfectly there in that first half.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle and put Estill up 7-6. Estill County came back at the 6:49 mark in the second quarter. You can't believe how much scoring went on in that second quarter. The first score of the second quarter didn't come until 6:49. I'm just now realizing that. And then the second one came at 6:41. 8 seconds. I felt
like you're doing
later.
a full game
It was like a ping pong match there for a while. So Jack scored from 5 yards. Seth added the extra point at 6:49. Estill was up 14-6. We pooched the ball over here for the kickoff, and the very first play, Rennie passed the ball 59 yards to Ezel again. Rennie passed it to Uten for the 2-point conversion. It was 14-14. Estill County came back. Jackson East, 2-yard run at the 3:35 mark. Seth's point after was good, and we were up 20-14. And then we went all the way down to the 57-second mark in the half, and Chance East Rollins had a 57-yard pick six. Seth added the score, and it's 28-14. Estill County then turned the ball over, and Rennie found Baker for the touchdown and the Ezel run. It was 28-22. Estill leads. Here's the kick. Here's the start of the second half. Here's Dan.
Good job, William. I didn't know if he was going to get all the scoring done before we start the second half. Let's see if we have as much scoring in this half. Estill takes the kickoff and returns it out to the 31-yard line, where they'll start first and 10. It is 31-22, as William just explained to everybody. Estill County leading 28-22, Estill County leading. They had it wrong on the scoreboard for a second as we're just underway in the second half. And a wild and woolly one in Perry.
Little Eiffel Tower downtown, just like Paris, Tennessee.
Exact replica. Sister City.
Sister City, yeah.
All right, Estill County first play from offense, a design quarterback run, left side. Brody Manus gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Positive yardage on first down, gain of 4. Be second down and 6. Dan Wood along with trusty teammate William Hardy here. Warm in the booth. Ethan Moore toughing it out outside, running the camera.
He is wearing a shirt, though. He's wearing a shirt,
During your interview, we were having trouble picking up the reception. He was holding the base unit there for your field mic and operating the camera and then also punching some fingers on the computer on the laptop. I'm not sure how he does everything. Here's a run to Jackson East around the right side. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. Out of bounds finally at the 47-yard line. It'll be a first down, Estill.
He's still discarding them over there, Dan. 4 yards out of bounds. 4 yards out of bounds. Yeah, get out of his way.
First down, Estill County.
I knew what the first play of the second half was going to be because they were talking about it on the sideline to Brody, telling him to lower his head and lower his shoulders when he hits that line of scrimmage on quarterback power and get up that field. And he did that on the first carry. And Jack's then on the second one picked up the first down.
Don't have to tell him to lower his shoulder and head. That club.
He wouldn't need to if he's coming at me. I'd get out of the way.
Fainting goat. All right, here's Jackson East, right side. They stuff him up this time. Gain of 1 maybe to midfield. It'll be second down and 9.
Jack got over 100, by the way, now tonight.
Not bad effort already. 48 of those were on the first carry of the game as he took it down to the 2-yard line. Here comes big play Hunter Bingham into the game. Is he a freshman?
He's a freshman. He and Man's their sophomore. He's doing a great job for us, too. Number 20. Dawson Moore, some young guys out there.
All right, second down and 9. Ball right on the midfield stripe. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Manus looking to throw. Looks downfield, double pumps, throws it high, and knocked away at the end. Might have hung in there just a little bit too long. He's trying to drop it right down the chute down there to Ryland Brown on the sideline. Good ball. William. There was either
really
Rylan Brown was going to catch it or he was going to go out of bounds. So he's only thrown 2 passes, William, but he is throwing the ball, it looks like, with a lot more confidence tonight.
I was going to say the referee set the ball. Bad spot there. He had some confidence, Dano, throwing a lot better down there on the sideline. I was actually talking to him down there. He was smiling, having a good time. You love to see that. It's a sport. It's extracurricular. It's fun. Go out there and have fun.
I'll remind you of that next time. Gesticulating.
There he is.
Here's another open pass and another great pass down at the 40 and a first down for Estill. Manus complete to Bryce Brenniger. And right on the money.
Good job, Bryce. Nice catch, nice throw, nice route, nice job, offensive line. Giving him time to do it all. You got to run down the field 10 yards, and then you run an out, which is 4 or 5 more yards. That's like running. You got to give him 15 yards worth of running, Dan, to get out into the pattern. So you got to give him time back there. So good job, offensive line. Waddle and big rolling Fox over here. Center, Markham.
First and 10, Engineers, ball on the 40. Design quarterback run, left side. Brent Manus. Brody Manus, not Brent. Daddy can't run that fast all the way down to the 10-yard line, William. And he did lower those shoulder pads. He got a seam, some good blocking, and he took off.
Talking on that power they were talking about. That's a quarterback power where he just comes around almost kind of like it's a sweep, quarterback sweep. He reverses out and goes.
Big run for Brody Manus, not Brent Manus.
Took us back in time.
Not Uncle Steve either.
Took us back in time. Grandpa Mike.
Jack Sneese takes the delayed handoff up the middle and gets inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Let's give him 4 or 5 on that one. They get second down.
I kind of like that little tempo now, giving it back to Jax there. Eat a little clock. That's the thing you want to do, Dan, is make sure that clock moves. Because you want to keep the ball away from them. It's a 6-point game right now, and so Estill County, you may see them go for 2, Dan, if they score here to get it up to 14. You don't like that, those numbers like that, so go to the placard and look at it, and I'd say you may see us go for 2.
All right, second down and 6. Estill can get a first down at the 3. And here's a designed quarterback draw right up the middle. Manus inside the 5 down to the 4. He's going to be short of the first down, William. It's going to be third down and short.
That's okay if we get a first down here on this next play or score. Again, runs that clock a little bit. That's what I like.
Ball on the 4-yard line. It'll be, let's call it 2. Short 2. Second half underway. Estill leading 28-22. 8:22 to go in the third quarter. All right, Brody Manus from the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off to Jax. Right up the middle. He's at the goal line. It's close. No indication yet. And
second down.
then he's short. So he's got a first down. It's going to be first and goal inside the 1. Gain of 4 on the play. Had to be close. Looked like a couple of engineers thought he was in.
Line judge over here, he came waddling in, and he said, held up 2 fingers. I knew it was either the peace sign he saw somebody he knew or he's calling second down, because I don't know how that wasn't a touchdown. It's across the 1-yard line. It's the edge of the ball's got to get against the front of the white line, Dan.
It is right on it from the shotgun. They give it to Jax again, and this time he waltzes into the end zone for his 4th touchdown, William. Is that correct?
Number 4.
Estill goes to a 34-22 lead, 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Jax Sneese from 1 yard out. Touchdown comes at 7 minutes and 40 seconds of the third quarter.
Jax.
That gives Estill 34-22 lead. Estill's going to kick it.
No, we're going to kick. I guess you've got a lot of confidence in Seth. He's doing the job. So
he's Mr. Automatic tonight. The left footer boots it up. That was a little miscombobulation and mistiming on something right there. Didn't look right, and it ends up getting blocked, William. And the first missed extra point of the night for Estill, but they still lead 34-22. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889.
Do you want to be a part of growing Estill County into a better place to live, work, and play? Then consider a tax-deductible contribution to Estill Development Alliance. For over 25 years, EDA has been working to improve the quality of life for the people of Estill County. Through a multitude of projects and programs, we work to make our hometown the best it can be. Learn more or make a donation by visiting estill.org.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Back here, Bourbon County, home of Claiborne Farm, the Little Eiffel Tower,
Jerry's Restaurant,
Adena Springs Farm, and Jerry's Restaurant. Our favorite. It is Estill County on top. 34-22. Here's the kick. Here's Dan. Squibbage over here.
Squibbage, yeah. I'm trying to think of a word to describe the kick. It wasn't long. It wasn't short. But it was intermediate. Length, and taken it to 25 and returned out to the 40-yard line.
Got a late little extracurricular over here.
You don't like that at all, William.
No,
you
I
hate
don't
that.
like that.
That's when you start gesticulating up here at roughhousing.
So they're going to back them up for that.
It's actually just a hold.
Yeah, block in the back. Give him a little block in the back. Give him one of these when he wasn't looking.
Give him the business.
Yeah.
So that's going to back Bourbon County up, and they're going to have a pretty good distance to go, as it'll put it on the 29-yard line of the Colonels, as they trail the Engineers 34-22, 7:34 to go in the third quarter. We knew this would be a long game. Lots of passing, lots of scoring. Here's Rennie. Hands off. Around the left side, and again, against the run, we're money, William. Throw him for a loss again. That's number 4 on the carry, Carr. And another tackle for a loss.
Dano Jackson East ran through the block. He never stopped moving his feet. He didn't stop and try to deliver this big blow to the defender who was coming on. He ran through him like he had the ball and just kept on and pushed him right back in to Rennie.
I think he could run through a brick wall
if
it was in front of him to get to the ball. Loss of 1 yard, 2nd down and 11 for Bourbon County. Rennie, Malachi Rennie. I've been calling him by his first name like I know him. Malachi Rennie swings it out to the right side. It's complete. And there's some running room. And out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Gain of about 5. Thought he might have room for some more on the completion. That's Xavier Baker. Let's give him 5 and make it 3rd down and 6. Perfect night for football. We've had really good weather.
Oh, it is. Last couple of years we've been talking about that.
Last year's been very lucky.
Well, there's one game, though. You were gone, Tate and I did. It was sideways rain, but it didn't rain much in the press box, I've noticed, through the years. It's very nice inside there. But
well, he's been shaking his head on that one as well as he's sitting out there in the cold. He gave us the option. Did we want to go outside? He could stay inside. You chose inside for your comfort.
We jump off sides. No, not on 3rd, and that makes it 3rd and 1 now. Doggone it, just giving them 5 yards. Looking right at the ball. Gave him a 1st down in the first half.
You don't like that
pay
either.
For it. No,
I found out all these things you don't like.
Yep. Some of my pet peeves. You know
pet
what
peeves.
They are.
I do.
Some people have the food touching, it bothers them. Jumping off sides when we're looking right straight at the ball, that's one that gets me.
In roughhouse. You don't like
roughhousing. I don't like roughhousing 20 yards from the ball either. I got through that gate down there. Nobody stopped.
I didn't see how you got out. I was watching. I lost you.
I didn't have to scale it like we were thinking I was going to
I just looked up and you looked like Jerry Jones down there on the sideline.
Get out of the way, too. I don't know if you commentated on that. I saw him coming my way one time. I took off. Oh, boy. Delay a game. He's a little bashful about calling it. Did you notice he only put his hand there and then was afraid he looked over to the other sideline?
Don't want to. But, well, so offsides against us, they give it right back, William. So we're back where we started.
Makes it more tolerable for me.
Unfortunately, I hope they did give him a first down.
Back up behind the sticks.
Makes it 1st and 15 for Bourbon County. 6:12 to go in the third quarter. I couldn't reach the button soon enough, Ethan. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
That one came on quick. All right, here's a little swing pass out on the left side, complete.
All right, the big block time, block in the back.
And a couple of missed tackles and a pretty good gain of 7 yards. Going to make it second down and looks like about 8. Their down marker guy, he does a good job. He doesn't move until that official tells him to.
Well trained at home. That's where it starts.
He's a good husband. I guarantee you that. Second down and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line of Bourbon. Here's a sweep around the left side. Carr with it. Turns it up and gets close, but short of the first down marker at the 48-yard line.
A little short, like you said. Carr's first carry. He's had 36 on the season. That's his first one rushing tonight. He's caught a couple passes, but touched the ball, but he hadn't
good
ran.
Athlete.
Just short, yeah. A lot of time left in this game. That's what bothers me. Dano, you okay? Something working on you?
Woo. That cayenne pepper.
I was going to say that you were put on the J-Boy.
Yep.
Which I've never seen before, but
finishes it off for
you
him.
enjoyed it. The special sauce they talk about.
Third down and less than a yard for Bourbon. Quarterback Sneep. There goes a helmet.
As we always say, is there a head in it? We always, this time of year, it is Halloween last night.
And
no head in it, it appears. Yep.
Rennie will get the necessary yardage for the first down. So Bourbon County with the 1st and 10.
Tyson Taylor lost his helmet, had to come out. He and I had a nice little conversation on the sideline down there at the half. He said, "You see me miss 2 sacks?" I said, "Oh, yeah, me and Danny. We're watching up there."
But we're not going to talk about you bad.
So
only the good
no.
things.
We only talk about the good.
1st and 10. Here's a sweep coming around the right side.
Great job, Ryder Carroll.
And Ryder Carroll, you saying ride or die right there, William, as he will throw Bourbon for a loss of 4.
He comes up in that outside linebacker position. He turned the play in and spun around somehow and grabbed and made the play. Yeah,
against Ezell. He ain't easy to catch.
No.
Ryder pretty athletic as well.
Yeah, boy. That's Ezell's first carry.
Well, they've had a lot of success throwing the ball. They have not had a lot of success running the ball.
I mean, literally, they've got like 10 yards rushing now.
Second down and 12. Estill defense trying to get a hold right here. Trying to get a little more separation. Play action, little center screen right up the middle. That's Ezell with it, and he's dancing. And he's close, but I think he's short of the first down, William, at the 41-yard line of Estill.
We've been coming so hard. Their coaching staff's done a nice job of setting that center screen up. We come so hard, and Malachi is Rennie. I'm calling him on first name basis now.
I feel like we know him now.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's so quick. He can get back there and kind of baits us right in, just takes off and then just dumps it over our head.
Give him a little better mark for us than I thought they were going to. 3rd down and 2 at the Estill 41-yard line. From the shotgun, design quarterback run. He didn't get it.
Oh, that was who got him there, Dan? Oh, I couldn't tell. No, Jax and Fletcher. That's Fletcher and Jax.
I would not want them coming after.
No. 3rd and 1 now.
Give him a good mark. I don't think he got to that. That ball did not get to that point.
No, it didn't.
4th down, less than a yard.
4th down, yeah.
Big play right here.
They're going to come up under center again.
Yep. Don't jump. We didn't jump. Yeah.
Oh, good job. They tried to get us to jump. Now I see what they do. They're going to go.
They moved.
Oh, we handed off. That's a good play.
A big hole, a gash on the left side. That's number 7 with it, Xavier Baker. And he's got a first down and more down to the Estill County 33-yard line. We just can't get away from these guys.
Nope. 7 yards, which ties the longest run of the night for them. They gashed us there. Rennie had ran that quarterback sneak, and he got up under there like he was, and we all kind of, Jack stepped up there, and everybody stepped up there to stop that, and they gave it to Ezel. We just need to get a defensive stop here somehow. 1.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We need to figure out how to get the ball away from them.
He's under center again, William. Going to throw over the middle, though, and wide open. Another completion. Again. And a couple of broken tackles, and guess who? Jacob Ezel.
Pete.
Right over the middle. Touchdown, Bourbon County. This back-and-forth ping-pong match of a game. About a 33 yards,
33.
William? Then a couple broken tackles at the end of it.
Yep. Kind of had.
How many touchdowns has Ezel had now?
I don't know, but I'm going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, and that was 4.
So he and Jackson East both with 4 touchdowns tonight. Here's a pass. It's complete. 2-point conversion is good. So with 1:18, we just can't put any distance between us and the Colonels. It's now 34-30. It's a barn burner. Let's take a break.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every Child Succeeds, our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love engineer sports, so let's love them back.
Back here at Bourbon County, here's the kick, and there's Danny.
We dropped the kickoff, and we're going to start off in a hole inside our own 15 as we have to go back to retrieve it. So Bourbon County with the momentum right here. They've pulled to within 4, William.
Well, we'll look on the bright side of this
and
say 85 yards sustained drive, eat up a bunch of clock into the 4th quarter and try to put some more distance in between them. That's what I'd like to see done right here.
I'd like to speak it into existence right here.
Well, it will be 85 exactly as the ball's right on the 15.
Are you seeing a heavy dose of Jacks?
I'd say Jacks and Brody combined, back and forth, what I do. Never go out in the air.
Here's a quick pitch to Jackson East. Left side, gets a good block. He's at the 20 untouched. And down to the 36-yard line, a gain of about 15. And a first down for Estill County. You got to be getting close to 200, Lance.
I was say that's going to be 20, isn't it? 15 to 35 is 20. And yes, sir, I'll do that math for us.
4 touchdowns on the night for Jackson East. Ezel, 4 touchdowns for Bourbon.
142 for Jacks.
142. And here's Manus, as you called it.
There you go.
And a good move to elude a tackler in the backfield. Makes it into a positive gain out to the 42-yard line.
Really good job on
Gain of
first
7.
down. Really good job on first down, Dan.
Well, we like second down and 3s.
Brody and I were actually talking about that on the sideline. I went on when I was down there talking to some of the guys. Brody and I were talking about
I saw you down there chatting him up.
When trying to get that extra yardage, fighting, when 3 or 4's got a hold on you. Ethan is putting on another sweatshirt and trying to get a couple more yards down, and they strip that ball from you because they've got you stood up. You got to be careful. The main thing, you got to know the time. Let that time. The time is running. That's taking
right.
up the clock. So, Brody, he's got it all laid out.
Ethan looks good in blue, doesn't he?
He does.
There's a handoff. Jack sneaks with it. They get him, kind of dragging him down from behind that time. Might even throw him for a loss. Won't see that very often.
Be third down, so.
Perfect night for football. Cool and crisp. Third down and 4, William.
That'd be the quarter.
And as it is the end of the third quarter, it's been a good one. We got one more quarter to go. Let's see who's going to have the ball last. It feels like sometimes that's who's going to win this one. 34-30. Estill clings to a 4-point lead. We'll be back.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are a uniquely Kentucky bank ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here for the fourth and final quarter. It's been a good one, 34-30. Estill County leads, and they got a big 3rd down and 5 right here, William, from their own 40. Manus drops the snap, picks it up. Now he scrambles. Now he throws it, and he completes a pass. It's short of the first down, but he made something out of nothing right there, William. Brody Manus had a really good game. East Rollins on the reception. When in trouble, find him.
Clearly, that's who we were going to because he knew where he was. He had the self-awareness to know, get it to him, and he did. And
1 yard short, 4th and 1. We're going to go for it, looks like.
Yeah. Let's go Jacks.
Yes, sir. That's a big play right there.
Huge
Brody
play.
dropped the snap and then had the awareness. And they jump off sides. Good job. That'll give us a first down.
I love it when that happens.
You like it when that happens, when they do it.
When the other team does it.
5-yard penalty will give the Engineers a first down.
That's a big play. That's got to kill Coach Berryline. He's
not happy, I'm sure.
On his list of pet peeves. That's their 3rd penalty of this half. Dano, they've been penalized 25 yards in the first half, 50 yards worth of penalties. That's a difference in a 4-point ball game right now.
Absolutely. Ball's on the 49-yard line of the Engineers. Manus from the shotgun. Hands it off to Jax. Left side, lowers his head. Gets down into Bourbon territory at the 48. That'll be a gain of 3. The 2nd down and 7. We're in the 4th quarter, 10:50 to go in the game. Estill clinging to a 34-30 lead, trying to add to it. William, as you said, I think this is a huge drive right here. We need to punch it in the end zone. I do not want to give them the football back with a 4-point lead.
Jacks went over 1,600 yards on the season now, Dano.
That's pretty good.
16-15.
In 10 games. That's about 160 a game by my average. Here's a quick pitch to the left side. He's going to add to it. He's got a first down inside the 40. Still on his feet all the way down to the 35-yard line. Give him about 14 on that one.
What I liked about it, Dano, he was able to stay in bounds. That'll run that clock when they reset those chains. And, you know me and my clock management starts in about the first quarter.
UK.
Yeah, well. as they wind it up there. They don't have play clocks here. You know, Bourbon's one of the first ones, remember, with the turf field, the great-looking field, and they don't have the play clocks.
1st and 10. Manus, design quarterback run, right side, gets dragged down from behind, William. Maybe got one.
Yeah, they really came hard from the edges. They were probably keying on the sweep of Jacks, and that's why they were coming so hard and kind of lining up and blitzing. Some of the teams have been really successful against Estill County this year. We've stopped on the run a few times when they're just sending everybody, you know, and we're not in a situation where we want to pass the ball, something we haven't done a lot of this year. But second down, boy, 9 3/4. Need a really good gain here to give us a shot on 3rd down.
On the 35-yard line of Bourbon. Hand off to Jacks. Right up the middle. Surges forward. Good gain. Inside the 30 to the 29. And that's going to be a gain of 6. Make it 2nd down and 4.
Clock continues to run, 8:55. Boy, if we get a score here, this would be huge. It's a one-play game. A lot of people call it one-score game, whatever. It's a one-play game because, as you saw earlier, the defensive team can score.
Well, we had one punt tonight, all night.
I think it was. I think they punted us, didn't they, in the first half, or before we turned it over.
All right, here's Manus, quarterback sweep. Left side, got blockers in front of him, turns it up, 1st down and more, out of bounds. At about the 22-yard line, big 1st down for Estill County.
That does get the big 1st down. Like I said, it does stop the clock, but I'll take it as long as we get the 1st down. So nice job, Brody.
He's played a really good game tonight. Jacks as well goes without saying. You called it 1-2 punch. Jackson Brody here in the second half. Ball's on the 22-yard line of Bourbon County.
He's got 165 yards now, Dan.
Huh?
Jack's got 165 on the night.
First and 10. Jacks gets it again.
A few more.
More running room. Good 1st down yardage down to the 16-yard line, it looks like.
I like that.
And let's give him 5. Make it 2nd down and 5.
Yep. Be under 8 when we run this play. So the good thing about this, we're taking some time. You know, we've scored on some real short drives, if you remember, throughout the night. And this is taking up that time, keeping the ball away from them. That's why we've got to end up in a score here.
Here's Manus. Hands off to Jacks.
Go on, big boy.
Right side, breaks a tackle. Still on his feet.
Man.
Dives toward the 5-yard line. Another 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5.
Oh, stopping Jacks. That stayed in bounds, so the clock will run. I like that.
.740 clock moving here in
Trying
the
to
game.
get them to start it. They're trying to get them started.
Estill with a 4-point lead. 1st and goal from the 5. Big score if they can get it right here for the Engineers. Make it a 2-score game. Manus keeps it himself. Right side.
It's all right.
Gets to the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2 now.
That's all right. Again, using some of that clock, Dan, because it'll be 6-something before we run the next play. So it's all right.
And hold on to that football.
Down near the 2, and it will be 2nd and goal.
Manus from the shotgun. Hands it off to Jacks. Right up the middle.
Get in.
And looks like he did.
He said he didn't over here. The line judge came in and said 2nd down.
Looks like his body was laying in the end zone.
That's all right, because that's
Just
going to run that
barely
clock.
short.
That's going to run that clock. We got 2 cracks at it here. Dan, 3rd
Like
down
on
from the 1.
6-inch line.
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
3rd and goal now. Same play.
Yes, sir. Jack's right or Jack's left, either one. I don't care which one. Which one you do. Got Fletcher back there with him in the backfield. Going to lead block for him right there, left side.
It's Manus up the middle, and he gets in standing up. Brody Manus with a 1-yard touchdown run. That gives Estill a 10-point lead, and that's huge, William. 6:08 to go in the game. 2-score game. Touchdown comes at 6:08 of the fourth quarter. As Estill has dropped 40 points on offense. Came in averaging 17.7, so a good offensive performance by the Engineers tonight, William.
I think we're going to go for 2 right here.
I believe, what's your placard say?
Yeah, placard says go for it. You're up 10. To get up 12. Yeah. So big play here.
Estill going for 2. Manus looking to throw. Slant. You get it?
Good
he did.
job.
2-point
Good job.
Conversion is good.
Brenniger. BB.
Bryce Brenniger on the reception. And that makes it a 12-point lead. That is big. 6:08 to go in the game. Estill up by 2 scores.
Caring for you and your family, Mercy Primary Care Irvin is here for you and your family throughout every stage of your life. From infants to the elderly, we care for all ages. And we're right here in Estill County, so we're ready when you need us. Our services include well baby and well child visits, vaccines, back to school, camp and sports physicals, and allergy shots. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin offers compassionate care with even better convenience. We fit your schedule with same-day appointments and extended hours. To schedule an appointment, call today at 606-723-7771. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin, 606-723-7771. Affiliated with Markham and Wallace Memorial Hospital. Here for you and your family. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
6:08 to play. Estill County up 42-30. The Engineers on top. Long 85-yard drive, just like we wanted. Brody Manus ran it in. Here's Hurst with the kick.
And it's long, and it's taken by Carr at the 15-yard line. It heads back toward the middle of the field.
Hold on
Spins, breaks a tackle, and down at the 37-yard line, where Bourbon County will take over 1st and 10. Time for the defense step up now, William.
Defense needs to make a play right here. 6 minutes exactly on the clock, so a lot of football game left.
Got to keep them from scoring quick right here. Malachi Rennie, talented quarterback for Bourbon County, ready to go. 3 receivers to the right. He's in the shotgun.
Keep them in front of you.
Looking to throw. Steps
Got
up
the
and
ball,
it's
ball.
Ball's on the ground. It's a fumble. Estill picks it up. East Rollins with it, still on his feet at the 15. He'll return it to the 19.
TNT made that. Tyson
Dynamite.
Taylor. Dynamite. We were talking to him on the sideline. He said, I messed up twice. I said, no, you got a whole half to play, son. And he did it. Knocked that ball loose, and the quarterback, Chance, picked it up. That's the second turnover of the game for Bourbon County, and Estill County's in business here,
Just
Dan.
what the doctor ordered right there, William.
Listen to the doctor.
And Estill will have it on the 19, and East Rollins just seems to always be around in the big
He
situation.
does. Picks
up
it
the
up.
ball.
Oh, he's going to run that one in. Now we'll get to use up a little time and run it in here down
Take
on
your
the
time,
17 or something, Dan. I think it is.
Think about the 19.
Okay.
Manus hands off to Jack Sneese. Up the middle. Still on his feet. Still moving forward down to the 11.
Big gain and good job out there. You saw who was in front of him, Dan. Rolling Fox. Knocking him out of the way for him.
Gain of 7 on the play. Be 2nd down and 3. They're still taking their time now in between plays. Jack's appreciative of that. Hands on his hips. He's tired.
198 for Jacks on the night. Get him a couple more. Get him over 200.
5:08, clock moving. Estill leads by 12. Whoa, and there's a fumble. We gave it right back. Oh, my goodness. Tried a little shovel pass.
Put man's in motion. And they're saying that's an incomplete
pass. That's right.
Pass.
That is an incomplete pass. That's an
incomplete pass. It's a shovel pass.
That is a shovel pass.
That's an incomplete pass.
That is an incomplete
Estill County's
pass.
ball.
They got to talk about it. They got to get this right. Because he did not have possession of it.
No. That's right. Now they're getting our Coach Moore's way out there. They're trying to walk him back. Patrick.
They got to fix this. That is an incomplete pass.
That is an incomplete pass.
That's awful, Will.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Okay.
A shovel pass is a pass. It is a forward pass, and he did not have possession of it. And here's a pass to
Good
Zell
job,
over the
Hayden
middle,
Mance.
knocked it up.
Oh,
they're going to call a flag.
Back judge nodding in approval at his call, shaking his head, listening to the crowd. I thought Hayden Mans made a play on the ball. He didn't make a play on the defender. He made a play on the ball. Dano reached up there and knocked it away.
Lordy.
Gee, Willikins.
Estill leading 42-30. If that comes back to orders, you got to send that tape in to some officials. And it always fools me as well. I was fooled.
I was fooled for a second too. Yeah,
but it's a shovel pass. It is a forward pass.
He comes in motion down the line of scrimmage, right behind the lineman.
Never had possession.
And he's in the shotgun, so he catches it and pitches it right to him as he passes him by, and it bounced off of him. He never had it. 15-yard penalty against the Nears.
Immaterial now, but
boy. 4:57 to play.
Penalty against Estill gives Bourbon the ball at their own 30-yard line.
Ball's
and there's a bad snap, and the ball's loose. He picks it up.
Go get him.
And there's a flag. Still on his feet. And still Malachi still on his feet all the way past the 40 and finally out of bounds about the 50. There's a flag way back here on the 20-yard line, though, and that's going to be against them, I'm pretty sure.
There's a clip back here. When the ball was loose, he had a chance back here. Yeah, I'm going to back this one up. It's the umpire running back here. Get his flag.
They're bringing the football with them back, so that means it's against Bourbon.
What?
I think.
Where are they going? What in the world?
Personal foul.
Face mask.
Face mask against us.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I didn't see it. I don't know where it was.
Oh, Lordy. Nothing's easy, is it?
2 15-yard penalties in a row down. That's 30 yards we've given them, and not much time's gone off
they're going to add it to the end of the run because it happened during the play.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
so
you're right.
So he ran it and escaped. Well, first of all, he dropped the snap and made something out of nothing as Rennie, the quarterback, picked it up and ran it down to the 50, and then you add 15 onto that, and that's all the way down to the Estill 36-yard line.
Timeout. Estill County.
Stop the bleeding here. Let's take a break, too.
So, you want a checking that pays you a high rate on your balance? Yeah, of course you do. Can you tolerate 0 monthly maintenance fees and unlimited ATM withdrawal fee refunds every month you qualify? I thought so. That's what Kasasa Cash is all about. Tap into our superpower at CG Bank. Visit www.cg.bank/cash or give us a call today to learn more. 833-83-MY-CGB. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details. CG Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Back here, Bourbon County, it's first down. There is 4 minutes and 42 seconds left to play. Estill County up 42-30. It's been a shootout, Dan.
Oh, Lordy. Got more than I can take.
Need a turnover.
Here's Rennie, the quarterback for Bourbon, throwing long. And he's got a receiver, and it's a touchdown, William. Perfect pass, splits two Estill defenders. And just like that, it's a one-score game again. Pass was complete to number 10, Ferguson. Man.
4:37.
Makes it 42-36. I don't think it matters if they kick it or go for two here. They've been going for two every time.
Yeah.
If they make it, it still keeps it a 4-point game.
Yeah, after about 7 scores, it may make a difference. But right now with the
Here's a handoff, and Estill's defense holds strong there. 2-point conversion is no good. Number 7, Baker on the carry, Puckett on the tackle. So with 4:37 to go in the game, it's a barn burner, William. Estill holding to that 42-36 lead.
That's
we'll
a
be
big
back.
play.
So, you want a checking that pays you a high rate on your balance? Yeah, of course you do. Can you tolerate 0 monthly maintenance fees and unlimited ATM withdrawal fee refunds every month you qualify? I thought so. That's what Kasasa Cash is all about. Tap into our superpower at CG Bank. Visit www.cg.bank/cash or give us a call today to learn more. 833-83-MY-CGB. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details. CG Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Back here, Bourbon County. We've got a good one going. It is Estill County 42, Bourbon County 36. A lot of time to play 4:37. Here's the kick, Dano. Get ready for the onside.
Onside kick, and takes a good hop, and Estill covers it at the 41-yard line. So, whew.
White Waddle did a great job right there, Dano. He didn't try to go jump on the ball himself. He let it roll right on to the hands guys who were behind him, and he went and tried to take on the guys who were coming to field the ball.
Yeah, let's see if Estill can run out the clock right here. I think Bourbon's got all 3 of their timeouts, if I'm not mistaken, William, so they can stop the clock.
Well, they have got all of theirs.
So 1st and 10 Engineers. They lead 42-36, 4:35 to go. 2 barn burners in a row here. Here's a quick pitch to Jack Sneese. He eludes one tackler in the backfield and eludes another tackler to turn nothing into a 5-yard gain to the 45.
The only thing that's going to do is stop the clock, though, that I don't like about that. But I'll take positive yardage on first down all night. He's over 200 for the night.
Unreal. And 1,600 for the season. We'll give him 3 on his 2nd down and 7. Out of bounds, stop the clock at 4:27.
He's got 1,671 yards on the season now, Dan.
Quite a senior year he's had.
Yeah, boy.
And here's Manus. Fakes the pitch and runs it right up the middle. And he's got the open field at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Brody Manus. Fakes the pitch to Jack Sneese, and the middle open, wide open, and he takes it all the way for the touchdown. 59-yard touchdown run for Brody Manus. Man, he turned on the afterburners, too.
He sure did, Dano. That's at the 4:18 mark. The last 2 times he's touched the ball, he carried the ball, touchdown.
He's had a great game tonight, along with Jack Sneese.
So this it's 48-36. So this is important to get us up 14 right here. You'll see us go for 2. Yep. This will get us up 14. Still a lot of time.
Yeah, you can't.
Sorry.
This Bourbon
bring
team
it
keeps
up.
coming back,
I have
too.
to. Give it to
Handoff, Jack's knees right up the middle. 2-point conversion is good. So with 4:18 to go in this wild and woolly one, 86 points on the board, William. Estill's got 50 of those to Bourbon's 36. We'll be back.
We will not check your credit. We will not make you sign a contract. We will give you $75 off select devices with forward pay at Appalachian Wireless. Choose your plan, starting as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. Add 5 gig of data for only $29.99 or 10 gig of data for only $39.99 or unlimited data for $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down. Forward pay, you choose. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are uniquely Kentucky Bank, ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
50-36. Estill County on top. Brody Manus, 59-yard run. And the Engineers hand it to Jackson East. He runs it in for 2, and they lead it by 14 here with 4:18 to play. Here's Seth Hurst.
And it's a pooch kick high in the air, and it's on the ground.
Get it.
And Estill's got it.
That'll do it. Well,
don't speak too soon.
Sorry. Who came up with it, Dan? Can't tell who got it.
Who had it? TNT?
33, Dawson Moore.
He's had some big plays tonight.
Job, Dawson.
Ethan's also a spotter.
He is.
He's doing it all.
I thought he was holding up a hand for some of those dollar hot dogs. And I figured out what he was doing.
There ain't no dollar hot dog anywhere. This hemisphere.
Jack's got to be tired, Dan.
He's wore out.
Yeah.
He's going to get it again.
Get on.
And
Go
another
on.
big gain. First down, Estill County down to the 35 of Bourbon. Gain of 11.
Move the chains, they say.
He might get 300. How many has Manus got running the ball?
I was meant to look at that a minute ago. He got over 100, too.
Jack's going to get a rest, William. Actually gets to come to the sideline. Give that boy some oxygen. 1st and 10 Engineers.
Brody's got 159.
Wow. Here's a handoff. Rylan Brown, and he's got a big gain inside the 25 down the 24. Another first down.
Yeah, they saying stop the clock. Yeah, first down. Good job, Bryce. His first carry.
Clock moving, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. On the 24-yard line of Bourbon, Estill leading 50-36, trying to run out the clock on the Colonels. Handoff. Up the middle. Down to the 20, gain of about 4.
Who was that time, Dan? Was that Dawson?
Mans?
Is that Dawson running the ball?
23.
Yeah.
23.
Adam Puckett.
Adam Puckett. Is that his first carry of the season?
That's got to be.
Got a gain of 4.
Time out.
They're stopping the clock. Let's keep it right here, Wim. Let's talk about.
Adam fired up, Dan. I got that right. He got that right.
That must have been a reward from
I was
Coach
going to say
Moore.
something there. They gave him something there. It's Jack's getting getting him a cold drink over here resting. He had to. How long do you think he's been asking to run the ball?
When was the first practice?
Yeah, that was it. I think you're right.
Let's talk about next week, Win.
Well, next week, Estill County going to go to the playoffs, and it's a reward that the Engineers get. They go as a third-place team. We've talked about it before. The way it works is first place plays fourth place from the other district, second place plays third place from the corresponding district. Number 1 and number 2 seeds get to play at home. We go on the road. We went right down to the wire, Dano, and lost at Lawrence County. We'd be playing at home next week. Instead, we play Rockcastle. Their field's under construction. We understand it's going to be at South Laurel now, so we'll see.
You got Ethan shaking his head again. Here's a handoff up the middle. Big hole. Ryland Brown.
Oh, they mark him at the one.
Short. His whole body's in the end zone.
Come on. He's laying 2 yards in there. I'll let the clock run some more, but give him the ball again.
24-yard run.
Yeah, give him the ball again. Next play. Run that clock down.
First and goal, Estill County. Under 3 minutes now.
Give it to him. Fletcher back there. Might give him a carry, too, for a touchdown.
They're going to give it to Brown.
He got hit.
Second effort, maybe?
I don't think
so.
Nope,
short.
That'll run a little more clock, though. It's all right.
You like that?
You know me.
Clock management. Ode C.M. William. Second and goal now.
Your phone ringing, Dan?
It wasn't mine this time.
Mark wanting to know where you are. I may see Fletcher get it here.
Gave it to him.
They did.
And he's in.
Fletcher.
Touchdown. Hayden Fletcher for Estill County, 1 yard out. A little reward for him.
Yeah, boy, does a lot of blocking.
That H-back there, he's doing blocking every time.
I always said they ought to call it the B-back, the blocking back, because that's what they do. That's at the 2:06 mark.
Correct. 2:06 of the fourth quarter, and that makes it 56-36. And I think we can finally maybe take a little breath of relaxation as
working on our RPI now. Who was that Puckett in there?
Tailback Adam Puckett, William.
There he goes. Cutting back.
He's still make it.
No, doggone it.
2-point conversion, no good. But with 2:06 to go in the game, Estill now leads 56-36. Let's take a timeout.
El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant is El Centro Fiesta for engineers. The top-notch comida, festive, roomy atmosphere, quick, friendly service, and late open hours are just a few reasons why the engineers go there after their games. Stop in at 103rd Street in Ravenna for a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Call to order ahead for takeout at 606-726-0428. That's El Ranchito, the choice of the engineers, young and old.
My name is Angela Drake. Whether you have questions about your 401k, IRA, personal investments, or even life insurance, I can help. I've helped many of our neighbors to pursue better financial stability, even in this stormy financial climate. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business.
That's your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Stop by her new location in the newly remodeled plaza next to Mead's Do-It Center on River Drive in Irvin, or call 606-723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Back here, Bourbon County, Estill County 56, Bourbon County 36. We still got 2:06 to play.
It's too much time.
It's too much time for me. Estill County will kick off. They'll kick towards Cane Ridge. And it will be Bourbon County who will be receiving. Seth Hurst will do the honors. We got a turnover a minute to go on the pooch kick down. We'll see what we can do this time.
Estill leads by 20. There's another pooch kick. And it's on the ground again.
We got it.
I believe we got it again.
We did.
It is. Estill County football has become our best play.
Ryder Carroll got that one, I believe. Dano pulled it out of there.
Engineers excited on the sideline.
Esther County not trying to onside.
No.
Dan, what they're trying to do is keep it away, keep it
running it back for a
Ezel
touchdown.
and Rennie and them trying to keep them away and from it. Let's see, we're getting a few younger guys in here.
Yeah,
22. That's Caden Conley, running back. Gonna have him back there, Dan.
Get Jax out of there.
Yeah, he's out.
I don't think we'll see any quarterback runs either.
Yeah, there's Conley. He's met.
Gets hit in the backfield, falls forward for a gain of 1.
Let's see this will do it here. They're not going to call any timeouts, and so
under 2 minutes to go. Clock continues to roll. Getting close to our favorite play, the old kneel down.
I love it when we run that. Estill County is going to guarantee a winning record for Austin Moore in year number 1. Glad to see that.
Absolutely.
Boy, so close to it, that 7th win, too. You look back at the schedule, that was you could not a lot of if and buts on any of the other games, but that one, the Lawrence County game, we'd have been playing at home next week. Brownie fumbled.
A fumble on the ground, and Bourbon's got it. Wow.
We lost that one. This one I thought we were going to run it out.
We just love to make it interesting, William.
We like it.
92 points scored in this game. Estill leads 56-36. One minute and 15 seconds to go. Give Bourbon credit, William. Every time we'd go ahead, they'd come back.
They would.
Couldn't pull it out. All the way to the end, and they're still fighting, causing a fumble there and a turnover. They got to score quick and often. Malachi Rennie, I should say. Looking to throw deep down the left sideline. Got a receiver, incomplete. I thought he was going to pull for his flag down there, but he did not. Kept it in his pocket. Stops the clock at 1:10.
Of course it does.
I think we got back from Belfry quicker than old Bourbon County.
Second down and 10. These guys were Bourbon County playing their last home game.
Here's a pass out in the left flat, complete in and out of the hands of Ezel. First one he's dropped.
Seemed like I'm
tough catch, had to reach back.
It would have been tough, real tough. It seemed like I'm harping on this, Dano, but one thing with Estill County, just the way the scheduling worked this year, we only had 4 games. We could have got that playoff game. These seniors would have got another home game on that field that we didn't get afforded. We've been on the road a lot this year. I see getting some of those guys out. Fletcher coming out, Brown, and East Rollins. There's Lane Snowden coming in. Caleb Baker's in there on the defensive line now.
What is Ethan eating?
The $1 hamburger.
Oh. How did he get that?
The guy going around selling that stuff out of a box, I noticed.
I like that. All right, here's an incomplete pass over on the right sideline from Rennie Malachi.
This drive has taken 8 seconds now.
And stop the clock at 1:02. We got third
what
down
time
and 10.
we'll get home?
1:02
at this point.
Re-emphasize Estill County with this victory improves to 6-4. No matter what happens next week, that guarantees a winning season for Coach Austin Moore in his first season as engineer coach. Bourbon County's going to punt it.
Yeah, 4th down. Let it just run. Let the clock run. Let the clock run. Don't touch it.
It'll be down at the 35-yard line as they fan it. They'll stop the clock at 49 seconds. We'll have to run one play, William. and it'll be the old kneel down.
My favorite. Sending our first team offense out there. That's okay as we're getting, we'll run the play they're familiar with. Peyton Walker, big offensive lineman in there for Estill County, doing a good job. Landon Markham in there at center. Very important. That's something we haven't talked about, the exchange, the quarterback center exchange. Not something we've talked about all season, Dano, and that's a good thing. Good job, Landon, the senior.
Snaps.
Yep.
That whole offensive line, they've improved as years goes on, William. They've had a big game tonight.
Yep.
Victory formation. There's the kneel down. And depending on when the officials set the ball, if they're smart, they'll set it.
And walk around, look and see. And back judge as he's shrugging his shoulders. They're saying run one more, and that'll do it.
There it is. Won't have to snap it again. Estill County took a while to finish off the Colonels. They were game tonight and fought the Engineers hard, but the Engineers fought back hard, and they pull out the victory by a final score of 56-36 in a real shootout here in Paris, Kentucky. The Estill County Engineers improve to 6-4 on the season. Bourbon falls to 1-9. Next step for Estill County, the playoffs next week at Rock Estill County. We'll be back in 1 minute. Wrap things up.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the Engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every child succeeds. Our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love Engineer sports, so let's love them back.
Back here at Bourbon County High School, the Estill County Engineers win 56-36, and they will advance to the postseason with a season record in the regular season of 6-4. William, any key stats or impressions?
I tell you what, Dano, I was looking here at the stats, and there's some impressive ones. We talk about it all the time with Jack's niece. 28 carries, Dano, for 216 yards for Jack's tonight. Unbelievable performance. So with that 216, it puts him to 1,686 on the season. So his average coming into this game was 118. He gets his average next week. Dan, he's over 1,800 and something yards for the season for the senior. He had 4 touchdowns and for the senior. So 4 touchdowns, 216 yards rushing, 1,686 now in the season. That's spectacular, unbelievable. Glad we've got to be a little part of his career for 4 years. And Brody Manus
had a great game.
15 carries, 159 yards for him. He was clicking off 10 yards per carry there, and he had a couple of touchdowns as well.
And I'll tell you what, we didn't throw the ball much, didn't have to, but when he did, he looked really good throwing the football tonight.
He really did, and I had him, he was 4 out of 5 tonight, Dano, for 35 yards, and they were very timely when we needed them. He got it done, so nice job there by Brody managing the game. And I talked about it seriously down here at the halftime. He's loose, talking to me, carrying on, run up to me. He and Tyson Taylor, and those guys were having fun on the sideline, and you like to see that. I saw a couple of games where I went down there, and that team was stressed looking, and they were having fun tonight, and I love to see that, and got you guaranteed winning season.
Absolutely, under first-year head coach Austin Moore, and hats off to the Bourbon County Colonels as they only have one win coming into tonight, William, and they're on their senior night. They played hard, and we couldn't shake them for a long time. That's for sure.
Gabe Ruth Hall with all the equipment coming out.
He's hauling some equipment out. That's for sure.
Getting it done.
How about the sponsors, William?
No, we couldn't do it without them. That's for sure. Our platinum sponsors for this year's Engineer Sports Network would be Carhartts and CG Bank, and our gold sponsors Mercy Health and the Estill County EMA and CSEP. Know your zone always. Appalachian Wireless, the Estill Medical Clinic. We appreciate them. Our silver sponsors, financial advisor Angela Drake, Meads Do It Center, Whitaker Bank, the Estill County Board of Education, and our bronze sponsors, the Estill Development Alliance and El Ranchito.
I'd like to thank my trusty teammate, William Hardy, for our last regular season game here, ready for the postseason next week at South Laurel against Rockcastle County. William, all you got to do is go on the website. Just go to the website. Just go to SKB. Just type in WSKB in your Google machine and then start clicking around until you see the Estill County Sports tab, and it'll tell you all the sports, the when and the where, how you can watch, how you can listen. It's all you got to do. And we'll have all that posted. Ethan will. I'd like to thank Ethan Moore for being another camera operator, our spotter, also our beverage provider, and done it all down here in front of us. And is Nevaeh back in the studio? Nevaeh back in the studio all season long.
Heaven spelled backwards.
As we learned a long time ago. Until next week, this is Danny Wood saying good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening, watching, and supporting Engineer Athletics. We would encourage you to also support the community sponsors that invest to help bring the live coverage to you. Visit the ECSN page at listenlikealocal.com to find the most up-to-date broadcast schedule and all the ways to listen to the game. Thank you for listening to Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network.